They took off their diapers and painted their rooms in poo.
Welcome, everybody, once again back to Dr. Aesop's Carnival of Chaos, starring Chaos, D-Raccoon, as well as right above me right here, Lee Store, played by Napa Terracotta. Right across from me, right behind me over there, I gotta change that mirroring. That's Mags Noctis, mislabeled, and of course down in the corner where he belongs, Bones Jangle. Daz is on his way to be and will be played by the fantastic Fey Wanderer. How's everybody doing this evening? Excited?
Your mic's coming in a bit hot. You might want to back off your mic a little bit. You're peaking terribly.
Okay, fair. Good to know. I mean,
there were cracks there, Kimosabi.
Fair enough. I will back up on that.
There you go. That sounds good.
There you go.
Sounds good. Yeah.
That's good.
See, I honestly don't know how loud I can talk. Like,
sometimes when you like shout for emphasis, it does cut out, and I want to I've told you it before, but
I'll back up when I shout. I'll be like over here when I have to shout. You know what I mean?
That actually sounds better. Yeah.
Actually, I'll tell you back off an additional like 5 to 10 points. So this way, if you do get louder, it won't cut out like at all.
Okay. Maybe I can because I don't want to lose a lot of my like the richness and stuff.
No, you'll be fine. This has nothing to do with this.
Why didn't you cut them in half?
All right.
There you go.
Off.
There's
there you go. That sounds perfect to me.
Excellent. But I also have to play.
Don't tell me what to do! All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle.
Okay, so. All right. Who is streaming this evening?
I'll be streaming.
I am. Eventually.
I am as the note taker.
Alrighty. So then let's see. Nappin. Chaos, you're not streaming, right?
No, I'm not right now.
And
that would require someone helping me flip a 70-inch TV so it can be on the other side of my room and I can get to my actual other monitor display. Otherwise, I'm just doing that blind.
All right. Let's invite Mags.
I'm not live yet. I'll be live in just a couple seconds.
I think it should still be there though. Like you'll still get the invite. But if it doesn't work out, I can just send you another one. God damn it! I keep doing this wrong. Alrighty. Invites are out for the most part, and we can fix it if there is any issues. All right. So I also have to change my orientation a little bit. As I am tiny and looking the wrong direction. It's been a minute since we've been together for a bit of werewolfing about. And wow, I'm not gonna lie, I started to run out of gas on the whole thing. I was starting to be like, But everybody had a perfectly.
We killed the giant Karen.
Yeah, you did kill Giga Karen. That is very true.
Uber Karen. I'm so ghetto. And hate typing that I pre-typed everyone's names onto a notepad and just copy and paste it whenever I stream with everyone.
That's not working smarter. That's working harder.
Same. That's in my werewolf game notes. Is what to put in the OBS title.
I hate typing.
I don't mind typing. But then again, I got pretty good at it when I, working at call centers, and you have to take at the ones you have to take like extensive notes on everything. After a while, man, I think I actually improved my typing speed, which has never been great.
I type out like a motherfucker. I got big fat fingers. It's even worse on cell phone text. I'm like, oh my god, I have huge fingers and tiny buttons.
I recommend getting yourself a chiclet board then. They're slightly better spaced.
I prefer to just use it as an excuse not to text at all.
Lazy.
Yes. I tend to do that.
Yeah, well, like Bill Gates said, if you ever want to get something done efficiently and correctly the first time, ask a lazy person to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they'll be like, hold on, give me a second. I'm going to think about this for about an hour. And they get up and all right, done.
No, because my dad always told me, do it right the first time so you don't have to go back and do it again.
Yep. That's also what they taught us in the service. Because all soldiers want, there's one thing above all, slack. And if you can get your stuff done quick, efficient, correct, you can go get yourself some of that coveted slack.
Yep.
Which we all know.
Exactly.
Which, as we all know, because we're all good members of the Church of the Subgenius, slack is what you want. That's a deep cut. I don't think anybody knows what the Church of
There we go.
Subgenius is.
Now I am live and in heels as well.
And heals as well.
Okay.
Oh, my wonderful werewolves, I'm so glad to be back at this again. Oh my gosh, it has been so long.
You want to send me the shared chat invite?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't see
Oh,
BJ.
he already did.
Oh.
It's in the Twitch notifications. I swear they change it every time.
I got it.
All right, is everybody logged in?
I'm logged in, but I'm not ready to go. I'm waiting for coffee to finish coffee.
Yeah, you're absolutely fine. Chaos, go ahead and jump in when you're ready to the Roll20, so you can hear the swing and jazz, which I finally found some of, and I should have been playing that kind of music pretty much this entire chronicle. You're in Vegas. Why am I playing metal? Because I like metal. Anyway. Chaos?
Yeah. I think he's asleep.
No, I was taking a rip, and I didn't want y'all to hear me losing my fucking lungs.
Fair enough.
I was trying to be polite for once and remember that I'm supposed to mute when I do that.
Yeah,
I also did get one song that I am only going to play a few seconds of for obvious reasons. That's enough.
As everyone starts
I
to
would say
squirm
that
and
is
stare
too
at
much.
Ever
You
since
can
I
play 8
was a
seconds of it.
kid, I always wanted to be a gangster.
That's true.
That's how it will forever play in my head.
DMCA
yeah.
or DMCA.
So while everybody's getting situated and stuff like that, I will be back. I forgot to grab myself a beverage. Bye-bye, Ed. Scuff.
So,
Wait, no, it's just shared chat isn't enabled. What the heck?
Huh?
You guys aren't
No.
seen Rosa type, are you? No, shared
It
chat
says
is
it's not enabled by ASOP in OBS when I tried to turn it on.
Press the button. You have to press the go button.
He's silencing us.
Okay, yeah, because Rosa's been typing stuff and no one seen it.
Damn it.
Oh, shoot.
All right, the doctor is in.
I'll be right back.
Thanks for holding down the fort.
You
need to
You have
let
to
us
share the
share chat.
Yeah, I've sent several. There we
No,
go. There it is. There it
got
is.
it. Yeah,
There-
you have to
there it
press
is.
The go button. There we go.
Hey,
The go button has been goed. Scuff. That's
It's
right,
not
Rosa.
that bad.
Welcome to the carnival of the circus of Scuff. Hey, I have to call it that.
I've had way worse. I've had full PC friggin' crashes during a stream.
Oh, that's fucking horrible.
and
That's
terrifying.
bad. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, the amount of shit your pants that must go down.
Well, that's why there was a whole story behind it. There was I was playing Fatal Frame, Maiden of Blackwater.
Oh, I love Fatal Frame series. God
and
damn.
I would only get crashes when I played that game.
Hmm.
And
Oh,
I think
no.
that game is cursed.
Is it live now? Yay. Okay. Big chunky style.
Ugh, that's gross.
The chunkiest of styles.
Yeah,
Okay.
Melissa totally knew where the Clintaris is.
Okay, so let's start getting back kind of into game mode and talking about you know what happened last time, because it has been quite a while. So in brief, you all had discovered that there was something fishy going down at a clinic somewhat north of y'all's territory, so to speak. Basically Chaos's neighborhood, and you guys went down there to investigate. You know, it was a clinic across from a fire station. You guys made all these elaborate plans to get in there, and you began to execute. Things, of course, then did, of course, go pear-shaped as a gigantic monster flung its way out of the tunnels below the street and destroying parts of the street in the process, and began to fling things around and eat people. You all defeated the Giga Karen and rescued several people that had been taken and were had been sequestered into white vans, unmarked white vans. And you got those people out of there. Some of them didn't make it, some of them did. And after a really tough battle, you took down several broken wolves and the Giga Karen. And then we're confronted by Dr. Scarborough, as he once again taunted you and basically showed you that you literally cannot touch him.
You have no power here.
Nah. The way I saw it, he was a bitch and he ran.
My
That's how I
sentiment
remember.
exactly.
You can think that if you want.
Hey, he wants to talk shit. We ran up on him and he took off. Like, fuck you.
No, he came out to you.
Can't.
Yeah.
Box.
He
Like-
came out, taunted, we attacked, he went poof. He's a bitch and he ran.
Oh,
Fair enough.
you can think that if you want.
I do.
Okay, so when we left off, you guys had hey, welcome on in, Daz. That over there in the corner, right over there. That's the Fey Wanderer. Hold for applause. And we are glad to see you up in here, and I'm certainly also glad you were able to reschedule.
So am I didn't want to miss it.
I didn't want you to miss it either, man. Okay, so the thing that was the big deal from last time is you guys have experience points to spend, and now have just completed the challenge that was set before you to get rank 2. All you need to do is get back to the cairn so that you can begin learning things, getting new gifts or what have you, right? So I am going to rule that everybody gets to rank 2, even if you weren't here, and even if you were brand new to it. Hey, that doesn't mean your character wasn't up doing some other shit, right? So you could easily have already had some renown. I'm fine with that. That keeps everybody kind of at the same level anyway. And since we're kind of going to be leading towards the climax of at least this act, and then like a kind of a big dungeon that I made, after we get that done, we're gonna put it on hiatus. We're gonna go and play superheroes for a little while until we come up to a good ending to the story there, and then we'll flop back or play something else or put it to a vote. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so when we left off, you had just filed on into the what's the word I'm looking for? The firehouse, and there's not. I didn't really have a lot here planned, even though I named every character. I just felt like I had to because I know players, and they're like, "I'll talk to that one." God damn
I
it.
want to talk to Goblin number 6 in the background. But that's got nothing to do with anything. No, I want to ask him questions.
You better hinge the entire campaign on Goblin number 3.
Of course, as is tradition. So you had just made your way here into the firehouse. Everybody here is pretty safe. Daz, I'm going to tell you straight out, you do recognize the lady in black.
Oh, is she the one that we were speaking about earlier?
Remember when you went to the other clinic?
Yeah, the one that
Yep.
you messaged me about. Yep.
Yeah. And so pretty much these people are safe now. And because I'm not gonna lie, like full disclosure, I had planned on y'all like thinking, hey, maybe we should get in there and protect the people in there, you know? And y'all went, you zigged when I thought you would zag, and that's my fault. And so the stuff I had planned in here is all moot now. Basically, what you can do is make your way back to the cairn. How are you gonna do that? Because of all the on account of all of the water and the
all the
rain.
blackness.
Well, you're gonna
Splish splash.
splish splash. Actually, you know what? I had decided on this one thing. Yeah, there are some surfboards here.
Let's do Florida
Say
all the way back to
less.
the cairn.
I can doggy paddle.
We're gonna
I can
really
ride a
be
surfboard.
surfing-
And so yeah, you guys
surfing
can
werewolves. Really?
make your way to the cairn via
Surfboard.
Oh my god.
This
I
is
always
the
knew you
correct
were gonna make
way.
a B-horror movie joke, and I'm not mad. I just have to say shit tits. Just big ol' shit on my tits.
shit tits. But come on, I love it. So you guys make your way back to the cairn through the surf and the rain and everything like that. The city is very much worse for wear, and so it's not exactly a straight shot. You have to zig and zag a few times, but with Daz's instruction, you guys are
It's
able
all
to
right,
make it
guys.
there.
I grew up surfing in Sydney. Don't worry.
We are so screwed.
I thought I saw the Loch Ness monster, but I think that was Daz's dick.
Why is it always my dick?
My dick.
Why has this come up more than once?
All right. Anyway, so
I haven't made a proper D's nuts joke yet.
what were the kinds of things that you guys would like to spend your XP and stuff on now that you've reached rank 2? So to start off tonight.
Well, I want a rank 2 gift.
All right, yeah, and we already discussed it. You wanted Jam Tech.
Yep.
That's an interesting one because Glasswalkers are well known to keep gremlins out of their cities. Gremlins are a problem. You know what I mean? So you're going to have to find a gremlin to learn Jam Tech from. At least that's what the warder tells you. Like the way to earn gifts is you can actually spend the weeks that it would take to learn from a guru, or you can go convince a spirit to teach you the gift right away. But they basically share a part of themselves with you. And I want to roleplay out those scenes and everything too, and teach you guys some werewolf concepts like chiminage. I'll pick on Mags. Mags, do you know what chiminage is?
No, not off the top of my head.
It's what the spirit It's what you should bring the spirit as a gift.
We just
in
call
order
those
to
offerings.
yeah, parlay. Well, now the Guru call it chiminage. Because it's a payment for passage. That's what the word originates from. So Jamtech, that's going to be coming from a gremlin. Lee, you wanted to learn. I forget the name of it, but it's the one that lets you transform more easily.
Yeah, form mastery.
Form mastery, correct. Okay, that one comes from a wolf spirit, also not easy in Vegas. And so I know what y'all two want to get. Chaos, are you getting anything?
I'm looking through things. I haven't decided yet.
Fair enough, because tonight's going to be a lot of like that kind of level up thing, and then planning for your next act.
Is there a Chinatown in Vegas?
I get the joke you're making, and that's that you're not looking for Mogwai, you're looking for Gremlin.
Mogwai are just friggin' unhatched gremlins.
No, they're not. Gremlins are what that one crazy
They're-
farmer named them.
They
Mogwai.
are unmoist. They're unmoist gremlins. Actually, no. Their genus is Mogwai. That's what the sorcerer guy at the shop called them.
There's even a freaking cartoon about it too.
Yeah.
But anyway, but a gremlin is okay. If you want to learn more about that stuff, you can go and talk to members of the Cairn, and I highly encourage you to do so. I can share. I'm going to share the screen of my notes for the Cairn, so that you guys can see it and see the names of the various Cairn members that are officers within the Cairn that hold high positions. So of course, we're taking a look at the offices and stuff here. The gatekeeper, that's not going to be the person that you're going to really be dealing with as far as that's concerned. Who you're going to be looking for is the master of the challenge, Joaquin de la Rosa, or the master of the right, Mama Eliana, because she ain't giving that up. Like, she ain't going to let some rank 4 upstart fuck up the high level, like the level 5 rights, you know what I mean? To keep Gadep Katankas the not happy, which is Helios soul. So let's see. Mags, did you want to get any gifts or rights or anything?
Nah, I don't have enough XP.
Okay, fair. And Daz, were you going to get anything?
I wanted to up my larceny, I think.
Fair
I'm
enough.
having a look at gifts now.
Fair enough. Okay, so then we will start with Bones. Bites.
Yeah.
Okay. You've been informed, and you are a theurge, so you would understand that getting a gift that helps you break technology would come from a spirit that breaks technology. I'm not even gonna make you roll it. Like you're a fucking glasswalker. You know what a gremlin is.
Yeah, I know the best place to find them too.
And where's that?
My repair shop.
That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Now it takes a couple of days for the waters to clear out. I will say that. So in the meantime, while you're waiting for that to happen, do you want to learn any rights? Because you can and should learn those from other guru.
Well, what other rights would be fitting right now? I already know a few.
Well, you're Theurge, so always rights of accord. Cairn rights, mystic rights. Anything you think that could come in handy. Let's see here. Where the book? Let's go to the book. Rights. Rights. Come on,
What rights do you have right now? Bites. What rights do you have right now?
I have right of cleansing and right of talisman dedication.
Do you want some suggestions, or you just want to go with what comes naturally?
Yeah. I was looking for a suggestion.
Okay. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. It's always good
There
for you
we
to,
go.
Bonesy. Bites.
Yeah.
Knowing the moot right is always it will always behoove you. It's considered an honorable thing to learn and to perform. And at a cairn this like high level, they definitely want lower level people to know this right and stuff, you know. There's also Rite of the Open Cairn, but that is literally if you find an old cairn. And so it might not come in handy right away.
Do you have right of binding yet?
That's a good one.
Right of binding is good.
Yeah, it'll help you learn, help you create talons.
So what you can do with Rite of Binding is you can get, for example, you know, all depending on rolls, you can get like a fire spirit, put it like into a bottle, and you literally have a Molotov that's self-igniting. You just throw it, and then when it breaks, the fire spirit erupts, and boom, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
I will buy Rite of Binding. How much do the rights cost again? They're like 2 per, right?
Bear with me.
The only thing with Rite of Binding is they're like one-time use items unless you get Rite of Fetish Creation.
Yeah. And that's much more involved. I'm going to have you roleplay with the spirits when you do those. And it's a lot harder to convince a spirit to permanently bind itself to something, especially certain kinds of spirits. Like if you want to bind a wind spirit to something, good luck. If you want to bind a stone spirit, you're more likely to get that to happen. You know what I mean? So it does depend on the spirit. Let's see. XP. Did I put that on here in the tools? I did. XP chart is in tools. Rights don't cost anything. The price for a right is you have to get someone to teach it to you. In other words, it's a role play scene. Like, for instance, y'all are rank 2, right? Y'all are fostering. If you wanted to learn a level 3 right, you would have a hard time because they'd be like, you're not ready for those secrets yet. Gaia, we safeguard these secrets, you know, they're not candy to be passed out. It's like you don't have the right to learn level 3 yet. Somebody might teach it to you, but it would take a lot of convincing. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, Rite of Binding it is then.
Okay.
I will bind the fuck out of those.
I was gonna say another good one is also Rite of Boasting and Rite of Wounding. Those are both good.
Boasting, I would say Chaos, Tiago wants to learn those rights because those are the Galliard rights. Anyone can learn them, but if a Ragabas learns a Galliard right, some sects might have them lose honor because they are not acting within their Waspus. You know what I mean?
No, Rosa, don't bind my nuts.
What was it again? Rite of what again?
Boasting. Basically, you hype up your crew, dude.
Be the bard.
Yeah, you're bard.
Okay, we got. Well,
Rite of Wounding might actually be better for you though if you want to look into that, because what Rite of Wounding does is it lets you make it so if somebody takes any aggravated damage, you can make that into a battle scar, which helps them gain permanent renown.
Yes. Also, that's also good for Arun to learn. It's one of the few Arun, like, sort of specific, because it's usually, like, Arun being the field commander, you know, the field alpha during battle. It would be his honor to bestow that honor, kind of thing. So Galliard or Arun can learn that, or more easily learn that from someone else that would be willing to teach it. Like if Ragnar wanted to go up and learn, say, the rite of talisman dedication or the rite of binding or something, they'd be like, why? But if Bites goes up and does it, they'd be like, of course. And then there are rites of punishment and things like that, and those are more specific to Lee, who would want to learn those types of rites.
Well, what rites can I learn?
Mystic, Cairn, Hold on. It actually has at the very top of the rights. The rights start on page. Give me a second here. I have to scroll up
Well,
manually.
can I get Rite of Wounding?
You could, but it's kind of not in your wheelhouse.
All right. Well,
Okay,
the
so
other one I
offense
would.
rolls. Let's see. Theurges and Philodox are groomed for these positions to learn rights, right? It's almost unheard of, for instance, a group of auspice not to have some skill in doing rights. So isn't to say that others don't, but there's more specific ones. So let me see here. What is it saying? Theurges tend to learn mystic, seasonal, and cairn rights. Philodox traditionally learn rites of accord and punishment. Galliard are likely to learn rites of death and renown. Ragabash and Arun can learn and enact rites, although the Sept is likely to encourage such is unlikely to encourage such behavior unless there's some specific reason for it. For instance, Arun might lead his party in a rite of wounding after a cub's first battle, first pack. Sorry. So there are nuances.
The two I would like are Rite of the Fetish and Rite of the Questing Stone.
Okay, what level is the fetish? That's 3, right?
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, it's a
I
mystic
have the
rite.
book, but I'm trying to find it. Whoa.
The Rite of the Fetish is a level 3 rite. Do you have the stats for it, first of all?
What do you mean?
Let's see. It's in your rituals knowledge. Like, if you don't have rituals at 3, you cannot learn a level 3 rite.
Oh,
So you can learn level 1 and 2 rites. And again, they're
I believe
unlikely to
so.
teach you a level 3. You don't have to convince them.
Rights. No, I have rights at 2.
No, not rights. The background. Rights. The
Right, the
rights
background.
background only applies when you start.
Oh,
It's just telling you what levels that you have to begin with. Rituals is your limiting factor, and it's a knowledge. It's under occult and
yeah, I
above
see.
science.
It's still a 2. That's
Yeah.
a 2 as well.
And so Rite of the Fetish is a 3. Rite of the Questing Stone. Give me a second here. Gosh, where's the Questing Stone? Is it a seasonal rite?
Mystic.
Mystic, okay. Oh, those are punishment rites. Spirit Awakening, Talisman Dedication, Questing Stone. Yes, you can learn that one pretty easily. The length of time it takes to learn a rite is 1 week per level of the rite. So you would find yourself a tutor amongst the folks in the Sept, and you would have them teach you over the course of about a week. For the first one, the Rite of the Fetish would be 3 weeks, and you'd really have to convince somebody, but you can't get that quite yet. And but things like Rite of Summoning could be useful too, because sometimes, like for instance, you want to find a wolf spirit and a gremlin spirit, right?
Yeah.
Rite of Summoning.
You know what? That's a good point. I'll do that. Rite of Summoning.
Yeah, and that's a level 2. That'll take you 2 weeks to learn. So overall 3 weeks of in-game time for your character to learn it. Members that can teach you these are obviously Mama Eliana can, but she's also Master of the Rite and probably always casting some rite or other to protect the cairn. You can also learn from some of the. Just go to one of the, like for instance, the Guardians of the Cairn or Guardians of the Spring, because they are rank 4, and you could approach one of their Theurge, who is Child of Gaia, pretty nice guy. Name's Ralph Tunnel Warden. He's a Metis, and he could teach you that right, and so could any of the Theurges of a rank 2 or higher pack. So Russian Roulette. Fuck around and find out. The Magicians. And since the Magicians, one of them is related to Tiago, it's your Dios Cesar.
Okay.
He's a Galliard in there. And the stack deck, your dad's the Philodox of the stack deck. So you have 2 packs where you sort of have an in because of familial ties that you could be like, hey, can you teach my buddy something, that kind of thing. So you can help each other out with this kind of stuff. Like, you're not a face, Bites. You can get your face to go and, like, be your face, as is his role.
Yeah, get to work.
Okay, get to work
Please
doing
and
what?
thank you would be nice.
Get to work doing
Huh?
what?
A please and thank you would be nice.
Do we ever say please and thank you?
I'll see what I can do.
What exactly is
It
it that
would
you
be
want him to do?
odd if I did not. What?
What do you exactly, like, roleplay it? What do you want him to do? Like, don't just be like, get to work.
Yeah, go get what's his name,
see.
Cesar, to see. Yeah, I need him to teach me right.
I'll see if he's available.
You got the hookup. Be like, hey, elbow, nudge, nudge.
He is the Galliard of that pack. Their Theurge is actually named. They're all named after either, like, their what's the word I'm looking for? Mags. Their werewolf name, their guru name, their lead name.
Yeah.
They're all named after either a type of magic or a magician. So, of course, Miles. He's the Arun. Smoke and Mirrors, Philodox. Patter, Galliard. Book Test, Galliard. Honest Liar, Ragabosh. And, of course, Ernest Blackstone Green, Theurge. As he'd be the one that you'd want to eventually learn from that pack. The stacked deck does not have a Theurge currently. So.
Sucks to be them.
Well, I mean, Theurges are only so useful in casinos.
No. Steers are always useful.
You know, you're right. When you're right, man. But some better use cases. Anyway, so Ernest is let's see, what does he look like? I didn't make him yet.
Uh-oh.
Well, easy. He looks a lot like Harry Blackstone. He affects the whole look. The black beard, the short styled hair, the very proper sort of, the waistcoat and everything. Sometimes it's sequined. They are magicians, and yes, some of them have performed on stage in Vegas. So if you want to go learn from Blackstone, that's totally all right. How are you going to get in touch with him?
It's called a phone.
You have his number?
Look it up. If
Do
you
I have
perform
his
on
number?
stage, someone has that guy's number.
That's true. And since this was a blood moon, there aren't very many members at the cairn right now that weren't out already there. For instance, the Guardians never leave. It's their job to protect the cairn.
Yep.
But, like, for instance, the Magicians are definitely out on the strip somewhere putting work in because it's a blood moon, and things are going to go nuts on the strip. The stack deck, the same thing. They're going to be on the strip, monitoring those casinos. Fuck around and find out. You already know what they were doing. They were trying to get the unhoused out of the tunnels. Russian roulette. Well, they're not around right now. So, right now, the
And
Guardians...
he bought Uber Karen.
So you will have to get in contact with them, yes, by some types of electronic communication, because they are not currently here, and there's a flood on. Not everybody had boogie boards.
Oh, they can doggy paddle. It's not that hard.
Oh wow, damn, dude, that's a bad shit tits. That's a bad pun.
I've heard worse.
Talk to the spirit in the phone and see if you can the number, says Rosa. Yeah, see if you can the number.
I will. Can you use a number, spirit in the phone?
Turns out the phone's not awakened.
Yet.
But who was phone?
Who was phone?
That's the question we've been asking ourselves for ages.
Mm-hmm. Ever since Watson, I need you. Who was
That's
phone
why
on that
caller
day?
ID is important.
Yeah, if Watson had known, he wouldn't have answered. Anyway, apparently people don't know their history.
Yeah. No, I got it. It was a,
We got it.
was
I
an
just don't
Andrew
care. I just don't
Damn,
care.
shots
It's
fired.
deviated too much.
Willie hear ya. Willie don't care.
Okay. Yep.
God damn it, Willie.
Willie's always getting people into trouble. Anyway, so roleplay, guys.
What Willie
Like
does.
you guys are wanting to do certain things, so get interactive. Also, like, did anyone have thoughts or things they would like to have said about what just happened? I know there's some folks that had some choice words they wanted to share with the pack.
Oh, really?
Fuck was that?
Oh, no. That was fucking badass, Diego. That fucking taking down Super Carry. But I totally had her. I would have gotten her.
Didn't look like you had her handled, buddy. I just wanted to throw a hand in.
Oh, there was way too much handling going on, but I would have got her.
Uh-huh.
Just before you finished her off, I had already injured her, so...
Are you saying I stole your kill?
No, we're a pack. We work together. That's how this works. I said congratulations.
It sounds sarcastic. I feel sarcastic. I'm gonna take it, but it feels sarcastic.
If you wanted sarcasm, you know what? I don't do that yet. It would have been much more obvious. I'm
Y'all
still
feel the
pissed
silence.
I really wanted to get one of those big old fucking tanker trucks. I wanted one with the weapons and shit. Like
I kind of did too, but it was
reconverted into
flooded.
one of ours.
Right, kind of like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You know how they had that like.
I was literally thinking the
Yeah,
same thing.
I kind of felt the vibe. I wanted to grab it too, but I mean, we were kind of in a rush, and everyone said
If we
surfing
hurry back,
werewolf.
we might be able to get one.
I mean, can we?
Why the fuck not?
I mean, they are a little bit washed away right now.
The size of that thing, there's no way that thing was washed away.
You have never
You'd be
seen
surprised.
a flash flood, have you?
Well, technically, only on TV, but
Yeah, flash
Yeah,
floods
no.
in
in my
Las
opinion,
Vegas is
that'll
in a
make it
river
easier
valley.
for me.
Like Las Vegas is in a river valley, and when it floods, there's a reason there's 600 to 1,000 miles of tunnels.
But we just take the surfboards, and it'll lead us right to it because we can follow the current.
I don't know. I leave it to DM. Can we?
You can certainly try.
Aw.
To see the wizard, motherfucker.
I want a fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mobile.
You want a turtle wagon?
I want a turtle wagon, yes.
All right. So,
Ninja
I mean,
Turtles.
how are you going to go about locating that? And on top of, hold on, on top of that, wait, that is cute. On top of all that, you still want to learn these gifts and these rights and stuff, as well as.
But there's nobody here to teach us them right now, so we can still go on a side quest.
So the Guardians are
AKA
here.
the gang get a turtle mobile.
But look, y'all already said you could just find out the guy's fucking number.
Right.
Right. We can do that while we're going to go get us a turtle mobile.
Not during a flash flood. Like, the only reason that you were able to make your way here is because you were going north to south in a river valley. you know, kind of. I mean, it actually goes northwest to southeast, but you get what I'm saying. Like you had an
Water
experience.
flows
surfing.
downhill.
Water flows downhill. So you will, you might have to wait. But in the meantime, you can formulate the plan on what you're going to do to find one. You can formulate a plan on how to get in contact with the people you need to get in contact with to learn the things you want to learn. Lee,
Yeah?
you there? You've been awful quiet. Don't forget, you're the Philodox. You got to keep these monkeys in line.
Or
But
the herder of cats.
I'm sure
boy.
you had wanted to, even worse, a herder of Garou. You had wanted to learn a rite or two, I think, as well, right?
I think I settled on just the form of mastery because the rights I was looking at aren't rank 2 yet.
Okay. No worries. Fine by me. Okay, so Mags, I'm sorry, Ragnar,
Yes.
had you wanted to discuss anything with the pack?
Not here.
In the cairn? This is the right place to do it.
I was still under the impression that we were in the firehouse. That's the last thing I heard.
No, we surfed down the hill to the camp.
I didn't surf down. I specifically said I was not going to surf down.
Well, that's a mistake.
Well, they could easily have, like, had you on the board. Like, they had a longboard.
Look, Ragnar is
No,
a lot of things, but a
we got a
swimmer is
mini
not
mouth.
one of them. So he's
I
not
got a
going to
mini
fuck
mouth.
around
This
with
fucker's
water.
9 feet long. Just sit on it.
Okay, so Ragnar, could easily have
He'll
stayed behind.
reconvene with them later. I'll just reconvene with them later once
Alright.
the water subsides.
And plus, like, you are technically still guarding people, which is still an honorable thing to do, right? So, yeah, especially since you're guarding them. There's a goddamn were-rat there, and a mage. So, want to keep an eye on that guy. So I get it. So yeah, Ragnar doesn't go with you guys. You guys make it back to the cairn, wet as fuck. Like your clothes are plastered to your bodies. What's left of your clothes, given that you guys, wolfed out?
Well, it's better than Karen juice.
It's
My
better
clothes are
than
good
Karen
fine.
juice. That's a clip. Better than Karen juice. Yeah, hey, ask a vampire. You know there's a Ventru out there who's just like, no, those Karens just, it's perfect. You want to see the manager? I'm the manager. Anyway.
I don't want to put up with that kind of negativity in my day.
Counter,
Then you
does
guys
the
see the vampire
imaginary
in the corner and kill him.
stairs.
All right, so Ragnar, while you're back there at the firehouse, let's talk about you for a second. Okay, so they've taken off to go back to the cairn, and not a terrible move. You've elected, given your recent trials, to stay here, and perfectly acceptable, perfectly reasonable, not a problem. Let's get back over here, and maybe I need to be on the page too. How about that? We can just ignore the rest of their minis for now. It's just
Alright.
you, and of course the weather girl, and a room full of let's see, there's 1, 2, these guys right here, and the yellow, blue, yellow, and white here with the coveralls. Those are firemen. All of
I
them
figured
are.
as much.
Yeah, they're big, tall guys, and they're all quite similar. But they're helping people out, and there's people standing in little groups talking. Some of them, like, usually it's by their age range for the most part, like, except that there is a group of teenagers over there talking to a sketchy looking musician type. But other than that, there's some people standing up by themselves. There's an old man sitting literally to your right. And when you notice him, he's like, hey. He's bald, and he's got that sort of salt and pepper ring around his head. And everybody else is of various descriptions and things like that. One that does stand out, besides obviously the 6'9" Irishman with the flaming red hair, is this lady wearing a sandwich board. It's got, the whole end is nigh thing going on. And by the way, she's going on about that. This is the sign of the end times, etc., in a shrill, sort of crazy old lady voice. And then you got like a mafioso over here in like his leather jacket. He's like, "Shut the fuck up, lady! God damn it!" And the group seems relatively calm. Other than that, there's a little bit of commotion. People are scared. But
I'm on his side.
Like,
You should shut the fuck up.
you do see a fella over here, right? Who is he's very eagerly. He's very disheveled and like kind of wearing like he's clearly an unhoused person. Smells like a sewer even from here. And he is like eagerly looking out the bay window. Well, not the bay window, but the window insert of the garage doors that are, because you're in a motor pool. Either end of it is big garage doors that are big enough to allow the fire trucks out. And this fella's over here like kind of eagerly looking across the street. The water is almost up to the window level. And it's starting to get deeper and stronger. There are sandbags against the doors and things.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now that water is coming through that door. Like, the inside is not dry. That level of water, those are not waterproof. Like, that's not an air or watertight door. It's going to have water flowing around the sides, bud.
Keep in mind that Las Vegas is a flood city, and if anything's going to be reinforced, it's a firehouse. Or a
I
Waffle
live
House.
in a flood region. I understand that. It's flooded 4 times this winter. Firehouse doors are not going to be watertight because they will not open fast enough.
Not watertight. That's why they have the sandbags.
Yeah, but my point is that water is going to be flowing around the sides of the door.
Yep. And that's, the sandbags are stacked pretty high. Like, they prepared for it. Like, they know, like, when floods come through, Vegas knows what to do.
I would say the sandbags are probably there for the benefit of the civilians more than the actual, like, firehouse itself.
Well, yeah, but they will help sort of reinforce that level of the door that the water's pressing against, and act like a sort of structural sort of because when sand gets wet, it gets hard.
Yeah, that's not what I was meaning. I just meant that inside the flood house is going to be starting to fill up with water, with that much water pressing against. If you've got 5 feet of water against one of those doors, water is coming through the sides of the door.
No.
It is filling up in the firehouse.
No, it's not. You see these are sluices that are built into the floor because this is a motor pool, and they have a lot. They're going to change the oil on it and everything like that. 1 and 2. They use lots of water. It's a firehouse, and it's got to have a place to drain out. So these are big grates.
Plus, they got sub pumps.
Yeah,
they're not dumb.
Yeah, like this, it's a flood city. They know what to do. Like their floods are bad because they're flash floods. They come in fast and strong.
Flash hits.
Anyway, so you're in a room. You can definitely feel some anger in the room, and it's not just you. But given that your current level of rage, which is what, 4 right now?
Am I back to normal again?
Then you're fine.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
What's that?
Yeah, I thought we were back to normal.
Well, if it's still kind of the same, like it's only a few minutes later for y'all. So you're gonna wait in here. Basically, I guess try to keep these people calm, or let Reynard do it because he's doing a pretty good job. He's walking up to people and doing like close-up magic.
I think you're misunderstanding. Ragnar's not going to keep anybody calm. He's just making sure that they're not getting killed by anything that might survive the flood. Respectfully, Ragnar does not give 2 shits about humans. He cares about kinfolk. It's a big difference.
And the problem is it's hard to tell who's the kinfolk or not at first glance.
Well, that's why he's hanging around.
The odds are, given the population of Garou in the city, there's probably some kinfolk in here. Odds are 1 or 2 at least, you know? And yeah, so you're good here. And honestly, like, most of what happens is you're bored. For like a few hours, and then Nina sort of approaches you, and she's like, "I have someone that wants to speak with you."
I'm sure you do.
And she's just like, would you come with me, please? She's a very statuesque woman, beautiful, with sort of Mediterranean features, so kind of ethnically hard to pin down, olive skin, you know what I mean? And she, like, sort of just leads you over to where, like, the bunks are. Right? And, like, no, maybe not all the way in, because there's some people back here resting. But she's like, there's a gentleman who's been in contact with me, and he says he wants to get in contact with you specifically. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what he's about, but I don't see any harm in just talking to someone unless you have a problem with that.
You know what? Ragnar will try to learn a gift later, but I'll tell you what that is later.
Yeah, no worries.
He's gonna squint at her. He's gonna say, "And just who am I then?"
I'm not sure, actually.
Then how do you know I'm the right person?
Because he's pointed you out.
So point him out to me, he says as he starts reaching for his glaive. Still under his jacket.
Okay.
Damn, that's a big ass dude.
All right, so a gentleman kind of pops around the corner. He's in a well-tailored black suit. He is for some reason wearing sunglasses. He is not currently wielding a weapon, though you do see a bulge of one just barely under the cut of his coat. Doesn't look like it could be a very big weapon at all. And he says, "That would be me, sir. My name is Valor, Special Agent Valor. I'm with an organization that has an interest in your enemy as well as ours, Dr. David Scarborough. I believe you've become acquainted with him this evening."
No. I don't know who you're talking about.
Man in white.
Ragnar was not involved in that scene at all.
Ah, well,
out of character, yeah, but Ragnar was not there at all. But if he was to say your pack had dealings, then that would make him.
Perhaps it was your compatriots. You were in a different
Proximity.
state at the time, and it's a little hard to tell you apart in that state. My apologies, that it's not my specialty. However, we do recognize that particular state you're capable of achieving can benefit ourselves as well as you in defeating this corruptive threat. And he reaches his hand into his coat with just 2 fingers, and he pulls out a business card. On it, you see a black square with a circle around it, and you know what I'm talking about. Emblazoned on the top, it says Friends of Courage, and it has his name, and it's Special Agent Valor, and a phone number. If you wish for intel regarding this threat to not only this city, but the wider American population, given his proclivity for medical experimentation, then call this number, and we will set up a time and place where we might convene to share intelligence. Is this agreeable to you?
I see no harm in that. Intel is worth sharing if our adversaries are mutual.
Indeed, and though we might not be of the same cast of being, we can nonetheless be allies. It is a pleasure to meet you. He reaches out a hand. Like to shake your hand.
Okay, he'll shake his hand.
And just real quick. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. I do believe the people here should be safe. I've been keeping an eye on them myself. Though the gentleman in the yellow coat who's rather too invested in what's going on across the street, he's strange. Worth looking at and keeping an eye on, and I believe that's what I'm doing, as well as, of course, the deviant the fellow with the red hair.
Sorry, making a little interaction with the chat just so I can keep the view up. Sorry.
Oh man, keep it alive. Oh, that sound, you would think I'd get annoyed by it, but I don't, because it means engagement.
Are we Pavloving you? It feels like we're Pavloving you.
I'm Pavloving myself. Anyhow, the fellow in the red hair, he let's just say he is also a friend of courage. And he points at the business card. Now, I don't believe I've had the pleasure of your name, sir.
My name is Ragnar Kingsguard.
Kingsguard? Fascinating. Not a common surname. Nevertheless, that's not my area. I'm merely an agent. And, you can rest assured that these people are safe here if you feel the need to vacate to take care of other business. Recognizing, of course, that 5 feet of rushing millions and millions and millions of pounds of water could be a bit of a detriment to any sort of escape plan. Nevertheless, if you do wish to stay, do you have any facility with medicine? We have an injured girl, and unfortunately, my first aid skills, while adequate for triage, are not what she requires, unfortunately. She requires healing. Something a little bit maybe off the menu, as it were. Nevertheless,
I hope she gets that healing is not my area of expertise. I inflict the wounds rather than I patch them up.
Respectable. I'm of a similar bent myself, though very likely though our methods may be similar, I do like myself some hand-to-hand combat. I don't believe I'll be having any of that with you. Again, allies are much, much better than enemies, and though some of my kind may have been assholes about the way they went about dealing with yours, rest assured that we are a splinter group off of that particular edifice and no longer hold to that particular program. In any case, sir, I look forward to a strong alliance with you. Give yourself a 2-dot ally.
Okay.
Excellent, says Nina. Well, it looks like you two are getting along like a house on fire. Oops, sorry, firehouse. In any case, I do believe I'll leave you to it. I have other little dealings to weave. And she sort of squeezes past you, or she kind of glides past you. She's incredibly graceful. Like a dancer, almost. And she kind of disappears out the door. Now, as for the let's just say the rat in human clothing. What do you make of that?
I'm not aware of what you're speaking of.
Ah, well then, please accompany me. And he kind of he turns smartly, but casually at the same time. Like he's used to a military type turn, but he's a lot more relaxed about it. And he like leads you out, and if you do follow him, he'll point over here at this fellow.
Hold on, I have my character sheet up. Let me just switch over.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Like I just didn't feel right in moving you anymore. Like I'd already done that. It feels weird.
You're good, don't worry. You also have to remember, out of character, Ragnar did not encounter the Ratkin. He doesn't even know there's.
Oh, I know.
I mean, he would know there's Ratkin in general in a city, but he doesn't know the proximity of them.
But he would know the policy that most werewolves have.
Yeah.
Which is, do not fuck with them. But here's the thing. If a Ratkin seems really excited about something, put 2 and 2 together. Like, draw your own conclusion there. It's not hard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so anyway, he comes out and he's like, the gentleman over by the doors watching the clinic is not human.
I see.
And I wonder if you might have more experience with those types of species. I'm not.
Well, if he is...
I'm not willing to make any sort of assault on someone that seems relatively peaceful if agitated.
Well, I would say anyone who would, if there is one of those, it's best to leave a B, unless you're prepared for a full extermination squad.
Oh dear.
Because there's always rats in the walls. He says, and he turns to walk away back inside.
Okay.
Basically, he's subtly telling him, like, you don't mess with one, because if you mess with one, there's, like, if you think... Yeah, basically, it's like, you think messing with a pack of werewolves is bad? You're going to mess with an infestation of...
Yeah, because they don't move in packs of 6. They move in packs of 20 to 40.
Yeah.
Ratkin are nasty. But useful. For me. Anyway, that's about how it goes here, keeping an eye on this guy. And then, like, after about an hour, lightning just thunders down on top of the hospital. Just like a triple crash, like 3 strikes of lightning, just... It starts to thunder, and it starts to, like, build up, and then just... Come on, game. Where's my heavy thunder strike?
Thunder
Well,
strikes.
if I had some burritos, that could help with the sound effects.
You know what? Hold on. I do have one. It's just on a different thing. It's just thunders down on top of this this building, and then the last lightning bolt stays. And you hear that bellow being like, clear the Wiener from the city as well. And then all the lights go out. And I mean all of the lights. Of course, this is a firehouse, and so a generator kicks on. But you just experienced a rather potent EMP. So any of your electronics, I'm afraid. Now, unshielded electronics, does it actually like make them useless, or does it turn them off and you can turn them back on again?
That depends. If they were actively in use, essentially it breaks the circuit. What it will actually do is, if it was in heavy use, for example, like a drill or something that would require some kind of engine system, it can seize the engine because it's an unscheduled, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyways,
it won't permanently kill your smartphone.
That's cool.
Okay. Because I really wanted to know because what just went off was an MRI machine.
Did you mention an EMP?
Yeah.
Okay. So
it was an MRI machine exploding. That level of EMP.
It's possible to melt the circuitry in devices. That's part of what stops electronic devices with that. It's the sudden overloading of a system, and when circuits are meant for a specific voltage, you can melt them, particularly on like a motherboard device or chipset.
All right. Yeah, you know what? I am going to rule that everybody in the... like, unless you had like a shielded phone, which they do make those... everybody's electronics in the fucking like a mile radius are borked. It was a big EMP.
Well, my phone was already fucked because of water damage, so no biggie.
Yeah. If it's even on you anymore, remember, you guys wolfed out. You probably dropped guns.
I did not.
Oh, no, you
didn't. I went back for mine. Oh, wait, no, I didn't have any in the first place.
Yeah, you weren't holding for once.
Yeah.
And of course, the lights all go out, but the generator kicks back on, and there's a basic bare level of like emergency light in here. People are a little bit more agitated and things like that, but except for that, and this guy just all of a sudden just not being around anymore for some reason, it goes boringly. Although it does appear that Agent Valor's electronics are perfectly fine. In fact, he's offering people like, does anyone need to make a call? That kind of thing.
Okay.
But other than that, it'll turn into a boring couple of days of waiting for the floodwaters to recede, or enough for them to get the truck out there and be able to drive it.
Oh well, Ragnar was just gonna wait for the immediate rain to stop, and he was gonna probably like traverse through the rooftops to get out of there. Like literally, I didn't intend for Ragnar to stay there like long term.
Do you have Hair's Leap or Jump?
No, that was a thing I was gonna buy. I was gonna buy City Running.
Oh, okay. City Running. What does that come from? What kind of spirit?
It's Hamid. It's actually a human gift. Basically, it's just parkour.
Yeah, it's Spider-Man levels of parkour. Like you can run up walls and stuff. It's a great gift, but there's a specific type of spirit that'll teach it. Let me take a look here. This is one of my favorite gifts too. It's taught by an ancestor spirit or an urban city spirit. Well, trust me, Vegas has one of those. And you actually have ancestors, so you can literally just go and meditate to try and commune with an ancestor if you want to learn the gift. Would you like to do that?
I'll go ahead and do that just to.
Yeah. Valor notices. He sees what you're doing. And he's like, okay, this is private. Like he makes himself. He doesn't leave because obviously there's still an injured woman here. You know, like that's going to be his priority to protect. But other than that, he leads you to your thing. So you do you want to go into the Umbra to do it, or do you want to do it here?
I just do it here. I mean.
Okay. So I don't know if there really is a role for this. Let me look at your character sheet.
I was going to say, if you really want to have me do a role, I have. I don't think I have ancestors, but I have pure breed. Let me check. And
pure breed folks.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't take the ancestors. Wow, that's crazy. Wait, but you still have your ancestral blade.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe if you commune with the blade, it can commune with the ancestors on your behalf.
Sure, that's fine.
All right. So you sit down and you start meditating. While I don't think meditation is a power Guru have on their sheet, it is a skill. Like not all the skills and talents and everything in the game are listed on all the sheets. Some of them have different ones. Like all mages have martial arts on their sheet, but Guru don't, because Guru don't generally fuck with martial arts. They're Guru. Unless it's not Silent Striders, Stargazers, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, let me get out your character sheet here, Ragnar. Because I think there probably is something going to be close enough that you already have. Oh, you know what? I'll let you roll sort of like a intelligence plus primal urge, or no, wait, you're communing with the spirit. You could do a charisma plus primal urge to just use your Guru instinct to talk to the spirit, you know? Like kind of a brute force.
Right.
But it's a war spirit, so they usually respect that. Okay, so go ahead and roll that for me, like in a difficulty 7. If you would, please, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all hear the music all right? Do I need to turn it up?
Okay,
It's fine for me.
Okay.
You said target number 7?
That's correct. They use the less than fucking or the greater than symbol, but it should be greater than or equal to.
Nope, I ain't get shit. I'm too goddamn pissed right now.
It could be it. So you have a little trouble and you're not able to really commune with the blade. It's still standoffish towards you. You know what I mean? A little bit. And it's like, you are becoming worthy, but not yet. You must slay the hounds that follow you first. Then can you reclaim the glory of Kingsguard and wipe this foul worm taint from its name. But you write that down. You have a quest given to you by your clave.
Write that down. Write that down.
And now we'll transition over. It won't be terribly difficult for you to get where you're going once it calms down. It is a monsoon, so they tend to be strong and fast and hard for a very short period of time and then kind of sweep away. And so maybe a few hours. But you are, I will say, you're getting tired. Like, even Guru have to rest. So there are beds, and the firefighters did say if you need a bed or you need to lay down somewhere, just find a place, lay down, doesn't matter. Like nobody's beds are anybody's tonight, basically.
All right.
So if you want to like rest up and stuff like that, maybe gain yourself some willpower or whatever. You have acted as alpha, so I'll give you a willpower for that because you acted as an alpha in a combat situation and succeeded. And so there you go. Now let's, while we're on the subject, y'all, let's see. Let's look at your character sheets and see if y'all have gained any willpower for, you know, just being a badass version of yourself, right? Daz, what was your nature? Do you remember?
My nature was sorry,
oh, there it is. Jester. No, I don't think so.
I tried to rip his pants off him.
But you failed.
Yeah, that's true. That didn't stop me trying.
But it was still funny.
Bones, bites, caregiver. Nothing quite caregivery. You were heroic, but that's not the same.
Healing Ragnar from, possibly fatal wounds? Okay.
Nah, fuck him.
It's when you
That's
take...
not giving care.
It's a lot... Caregiver is also getting others to see your way. Visionary, Tiago, you did help to plan and execute that plan. Although the plan went sideways, you still succeeded. That's visionary. You may gain a temporary willpower point. Lee, survivor. I don't think survivor really necessarily means combat. It means more like conflict with the environment.
Life.
Yeah, risking not just like your life, but like pushing through based on not only your own grit, but your knowledge of things like that. So I think given what just went down and the fact that you didn't give up, yeah, you get a temporary willpower point. Remember, you can't gain above your full, so like no cheesing. Not like rage, y'all.
That just takes me up to max.
Awesome. Okay, so let's switch back over to you guys now that you've had some time to think about what you're doing over there at the cairn. You want to just pass time?
Yeah, sounds fun.
I have sent you a DM.
All right, passing time. All right, let me look at the dungeon master you sent me. You can only buy one dot at a time, bro, for any particular thing. So you can't go from a novice to an expert in one go.
Then can I step into the Umbra and get the voice bank?
The what?
The gift of voice bank.
Oh, voice bank. Yeah, well, that's from a crow, right?
Parrot.
Crows work too.
Okay, it just says specifically parrot spirit.
No, you're right, but I would think it could mean any bird that can talk. And
Hell yeah.
to tell you the truth, crows and ravens are better mimics than parrots. Except African greys, those guys are crazy. But then minor birds are even better. So, and that's also a corvid. So, anyway,
look, a crow would be better for my lineage.
Correct, and you do know that Bites happens to know a Korax and have his number. You got Bites? Did I give you the ally for him?
No.
Yeah, you got a dot ally for him. He thought you running him over was cheeky.
Cool.
He's like, it didn't hurt me, right? The car wasn't made of gold. I'm fine.
They hit me with a...
He jumped in front of it. I did not run him over.
Are you sure you're going to be okay? They hit me with a truck. Okay.
It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough, mate. It just wasn't enough. Anyway,
So the cairn is a what was it called again? Not the cairn.
The Cairn of the Hidden Spring, which is ruled over by the Sept of the Hidden Spring.
Well, I mean, it's a reservoir, or attached to one at least.
Not like you'd think, but sort of, yeah.
It's a nature preserve.
Yeah, it does have a reservoir. That is true. It's the one it's underneath of the parking lot.
Okay, the point being, I'm trying to get a boat.
It's not attached
in Las Vegas.
It's not attached to an open waterway. The reservoir is underground. A boat, you'd have to go down the river outside to one of the outlying cities to get to areas where there's open water. But getting a boat here at the cairn, I'm afraid that's like you could ask. That's the worst you could do is ask.
How about like an inflatable raft or something?
Again,
I mean, most camping stores.
Instead of asking the GM, ask an NPC. The Guardians are there, and so are well, at least some members of the Golden Pack. Mama Eliana rarely leaves. Jeff is there.
Does anyone have a boat?
Have you gone to Bass Pro?
You just hear in the back. No!
Okay,
it's
then.
a fucking desert!
No shit.
Have you tried
But
Bass Pro though?
Prepare for floods.
Well, that doesn't mean that the cairn has boats. Like, it just so
Like
happens
a boat.
that those firefighters, when they had to take their time off, they go to Cali to surf. Like, we work hard, we play hard.
Where's the nearest like camping store or pro shop or something like that to the cairn?
There's a
checking my phone.
mall across the street to the west, but it is also under 5 feet of water.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm going over there.
Rushing millions of gallons of water.
If I have to, I'll go Krynos.
Rushing millions of gallons of water that move trucks.
Why don't we just ask what do you
You
need a
can
boat
try.
for?
You can try.
What do you need a boat for?
Because I was under the impression that we all came to the cairn, not that Ragnar was left behind. And as soon as I found out he's not here, I'm going back to get him.
Jeff comes
Well,
up and he's like, "Why do you need a boat?"
I gotta go get one of my pack mates that was left at the firehouse down there.
Was he left there, or did he choose to stay there?
I don't know. That's the problem.
Ah, very good, very good. Does he have a cell phone?
Yeah, but he's not answering it.
Oh. Have you thought about other means of contacting him?
I mean, I have a way of doing that as
That's true. Technically, Mindspeak does not have a range. If you can pick somebody and they yeah. I read it and reread it. It's like if you know the person, you can like just like hey, what?
Get out of my head, Charles.
Don't we have pack speak?
he's. I don't remember him being
Totem?
part of our pack. Is he?
Speak.
Do we have pack speak through the totem?
Did Clashing Boom Boom give us that, or is that only at certain times?
Flashing Boom Boom can talk to all of you at once.
Yeah.
German, I think he's a little bit above the clouds right now. How are y'all? Over.
I wasn't talking to Clashing Boom Boom. I was asking, do we have pack speak?
That speak's not a thing.
Okay.
It's mind link. It's sorry.
Hold on. It's the mind speak power that the Galliard have and that Tiago has. That's functionally that.
Okay.
Yeah, like they. I had never heard of a concept like that actually. For Garu. But your totem can certainly speak to all of you at once, and that means they can relay messages.
Okay.
To like because this is over the pack. Like she wants to keep the pack together, of course.
Okay.
Which I assume is the same thing that Bites wants as well.
Pretty much. Like she might be cantankerous, but she's still your mama. And y'all haven't spoken to her in like hours.
I was busy getting the shit kicked out of me. I'm sorry.
Tell that story to Ragnar.
Cry me a fucking river.
Sorry about that, kids. Hey, Ragnar. Ragnar, this is Flashing Boom Boom. The totem spirit over.
Yes. Well, yeah, I'm going to say for the sake of argument, this is why he failed his rolls, because he was trying to meditate and then she popped in his head. But
There you go.
yes, go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt your meditation. Don't worry, that Lord Spirit's a cantankerous asshole. Hey, the rest of your pack that still doesn't have a fucking name, they want to know how you're doing and whether they should come and get you.
I'm fine. I'll be there as soon as the water is traversable enough. Or if I could city run quicker, then I'll be over there as fast as I can.
Okay. All right, I'll let them know. You be sure to reach out to. I mean, I never would have thought that I was gonna have to get it friendlies. But I'm proud of it. This is an honor for me too, Tip.
All right.
Likewise.
She passes the message along to y'all.
Okay.
Time passes. You guys get rest. You heal up. Anyone that's at the cairn, you heal up completely because it's a cairn of healing. Your gnosis is also returned because you slept at a cairn. Powerful one.
Completely different.
And the waters do begin to recede in a relatively quick fashion because, again, those big thirsty tunnels down there. And so about by the next day, the streets themselves are clear of water, not debris. The debris is, again, you could just see this on the news or whatever. You know, wake up the next morning, you're getting your coffee. You know, the free coffee that the cairn has, because it's, you know, glasswalkers are there, so of course there's free coffee.
There's a Keurig.
Right.
No, if it was a Keurig, the Frappo would have thrown it out already. Matter of fact, they would have probably taken it outside and, like, ritualistically beat the shit out of it with bats. Keurigs are bad for the environment. Bondar's cleaning up trash. So,
Especially on the strip.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so slowly the other packs begin trickling back in. First is the magicians, given that there weren't any shows last night on account of rain. And but they do make their way back in. Tiago, you see your Theo Cesar. The whole six, it's a 6 deep pack, and so they all do show up. But they don't look great. They're quickly followed by the stacked deck, which your dad is a part of, Tiago. His deed name is the House.
For appropriate reasons.
Yeah, I mean, he monitors casinos for
Nobody bets against the House.
Never win bets against the House, exactly. Yeah, perfect name for a Philodox Glasswalker, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
But he does wander in. He's rarely at the cairn, but like you come to the cairn after a big event like this just to make sure everything's okay.
Yeah.
He sees you and he comes straight over to you, and like without even saying anything, he just envelops you in a hug.
I still need a shower. I still smell
Shut
like
the
whatever.
Fuck up, son, and hug your father.
It's your suit, and he just gives him a hug.
And she's like, God, I'm glad you're okay. How's your pack?
They're fine-ish. We got one that almost bit it, but he got brought back. He's fine.
Where is he?
Coming back in a bit.
And
He's at a firehouse.
Just when he says that, and just as you're saying that, right? You can keep saying it, but just then, Ragnar, you finally make it. You look like a wet dog, especially depending on the form you used to get here. But you do make it to the cairn by the next morning. You are rested, so any bashing damage, that all be gone. Probably the lethal too, if you had any left. But and since you got a night's rest, probably at least one level of bag would be gone too.
Okay, cool.
But you come you enter the cairn. Tell us how you enter. What do you look like? Like, how do you enter? Are you limping? What's the story? Paint me a picture.
Story, morning glory.
Ragnar just kind of
finally releases the hug.
Yeah.
Ragnar just kind of strolls in, and his hair is wet, but his clothes are suspiciously, clean looking, all things considered.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Sorry for the wait."
For a dead man walking, you sure do look fine.
Well, that's what my sister says. Anyways.
Myers, the house, he looks over at you and he's like, oh, is this your new Arun? Do you have a deed name? Do you have a deed name yet, son?
I am Ragnar Kingsguard. Yet 2 generations.
Oh wow, Kingsguard. Huh. Find me later. Like, as soon as you're done with whatever you have to do now, come and find me directly if you would, please, Foster.
He nods to him.
And his son, tell the rest of your pack that I'm absolutely fucking tickled that they're doing well. And go get a fucking shower. You slept like that? Jesus Christ, cochino! And he walks away laughing.
Wasn't really a voluntary option when you're exhausted, Dad, but I'll be sure to take that under advisement.
It's not advisement, son. It's an order from an Audrin. Hop to it or I'll start using Philodox gifts on you.
Time to start herding everyone into the showers.
Yeah.
Everybody.
He like starts shuffling and like he was gonna walk away, but he's like, no. You smell like a rat's asshole.
How do you know what rat's assholes smell like, Dad?
I live in Las Vegas. And he keeps moving on. He's actually in a pretty good mood, and he's showing his nature as he's actually at his heart of hearts. He might be a director most of the time, but at the end of the day, he's a caregiver. Now, come on, like remember, like your appearance, your physical hygiene makes you more commanding in a boardroom, son, or on the stage. Get going and get the rest of your cochino fucking pack to go to. You too, Ragnar.
Ragnar will go shower.
Lee, you heard the man.
Yeah, you guys can do your ablutions. Time passes, and now you can go about getting gifts, pursuing quests, talking to allies, whatever you need to do. We will start with Lee.
Oh boy.
I'm still sharing the notepad with y'all, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You'll see here that I did describe out 2 of the packs, but I obviously fell off of doing it. I was going to do all of them, but that's 50 werewolves. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I think we can forgive you.
But the Guardians and the stack deck are all fully described with their personalities and everything, so hint, hint, nudge, nudge, approach them for now. Also the Golden Pack as well, but they're all busy. Although, oddly enough, and this is a strange thing, Martin shows up.
Martin?
Hughes himself. Like, he is never at the cairn. He's the Galliard for the Golden Pack. He's in a crisp ivory suit, just slightly off-white, with a nice fedora, but it's styled where the brim dips down off to the side stylishly, you know, but it's a wide brim. It's not a fucking trilby hat, like fucking the Korax wears. No.
It's the Indiana Jones hat.
No, this is stylish. It's all white, all ivory, and he looks great. He's got that big lounge singer smile. And he only shows up here when something important's about to happen. Other than that, the rest of the stack deck and the Guardians of the Spring are available. They're actually starting to intermingle with the rest of the pack, being like, they're checking on people, you know? So if you guys want to get in on that, that's cool. If you want to go talk to some spirits or start learning some rites, talk to somebody about learning those rites, let's get that done right now. Let's do role play, baby. Starting with Lee.
Oh boy.
Wake up!
I'm gonna make you be the Philodox. I'm gonna drag
Grab a
you
Red
kicking.
Bull. Let's get going.
I'm gonna drag you kicking
Shame
and
me
screaming.
into it.
I'm not gonna shame you into it. I'm gonna teach you.
I will shame you though.
See, I don't have to do it. Okay, so most likely you want to probably approach another Philodox, right? I can help you out with that. Give you some names. Joaquin, Child of the Eclipse, also the one who gave you your challenge. He's the master of the challenge. He's Philodox. He's part of the Guardians of the Spring. See, they don't have. Yeah, they have 2 runes. Yeah. The stacked deck Philodox. That is Tiago's dad.
Yep.
Yeah, and well, he was like ushering you lot into the showers, so just in there. They're private showers. It's not like a fucking bay where you're like just all fucking like Starship Troopers. You like titties and dicks in the same room.
Boo.
Wait, that's insensitive these days.
Like no, there's actual room. Like there's a shower in your room. It's a nice one.
Oh no, they have a barracks. They have a barracks, but they have stalls that close.
Oh, at least that's nice enough.
The Glasswalkers, they're gonna have good stuff, but they're not gonna spend a lot of money. 50 fucking grand here.
Like what? We got a deal on them. They're like $12 a piece. Just install them. Stop being a bitch.
Watch Ragnar be like, perfect. Just like my time in the service. You know? Chilling at home, singing in the shower. Dankeschön. You know? Because he's German, get it?
Well, actually, he wouldn't have any problem with his nudity at all. He comes from a long line of kinfolk. So he's used to actually being more promiscuous with partners, so he has no problem with his nudity.
It's very nice. It's very liberating, yeah.
Would you like a fresca?
Planta?
Actually, god damn it, now that you mention it, I actually would like a fresca. I do like grapefruit soda.
I don't like grapefruits, but I like fresca.
Right? Like, unless it's got salt on it, get the fuck out of my face with that shit.
So, Lee, did you want to go specifically go look for Joaquin? He is also, his deed name is Child of Eclipse. Or do you want to go look for the house? Now, you know the house a little bit better.
What is the difference
Well, Joaquin,
between like the architect and director, caregiver, and idealist shtick?
All right. So Joaquin, he's kind of the quintessential child of Gaia, but with a manager's skill. So he's very idealistic. Pie in the sky. You know what I mean? He considers, just like most children of Gaia, all Garou to be children of Gaia that haven't become children of Gaia yet, basically. Like, once they come to the light, they'll understand, kind of thing. He is a lot less severe than the house, but he is very much in the way of keeping things efficient, but building towards something. Like, he's always going to try to teach you a lesson at the same time. The house, he doesn't show his nature a lot. So the director is what comes out, and he pretty much treats Tiago a lot like he treats anybody, except that Tiago gets hugs and affirmations of love, whereas nobody else does. That's the difference. He's like, he is neat and tidy and like making sure that things Ein's fine, you know? So it depends on what kind of person you'd like to approach. They're both 6'1". Jonathan is considerably bulkier. He's got a lot more muscle mass. But the house Jonathan, he is, like I said, he's always got the business suit and the neatly trimmed hair, and Joaquin's got the short hair, t-shirt, jeans. He's wearing boots because they're functional. Speaks softly. Whereas Jonathan is very direct. So it depends. Do you want to go with the house, whom you do know personally? You know, you live in his house sometimes, so.
I have crashed there, yes.
And he's fine with that. Bone gnars are fine. Right? We need them. They're the other city group. They're dirty, but they just give them a shower. You know. Whereas Joaquin is very much more like a hippie.
Yeah, because I was torn between them because Joaquin would remind Lee of home because she was raised around children of Gaia.
Oh, are your parents polyamorous too?
Complicated family situation.
That's just the only thing that fucking Tiago says after like.
And then just Ragnar walking out into the main room of the cairn, stark naked. What do you mean, guru relations?
Lee gives Tiago such like a wide-eyed dead stare of like, don't ask.
Tiago, you're smart enough to pick up on it. Like, you have empathy.
It's just that eye stare. It's just a nod from me. Just understood. Bong rip. Just a nice question.
Joaquin and Dom are both walk up to you like, yeah. And then Joaquin and Dom grab the bong at the same time, and the guru looks at the Mokole and just, go ahead, man. Hey, thanks, man. Like, and so you light up with a dragon and the fucking, like, one of the highest ranked guru in the place. And Jonathan is there because he's still talking to Tiago and stuff, you know? He's still checking on his son. And
remember,
so
just don't chase the purple dragon.
Dom's like, you're damn right about that. She's a bitch. Anyway, so Ragnar's sitting there naked.
Of course he is.
Until otherwise told. No. Like, okay, so you guys are chilling. You guys kind of in the barracks, right? High rank, low rank. Everybody's just kind of chilling out here because Tiago had weed and Joaquin buys weed from Tiago. So.
Isn't it a little awkward? You're buying weed from your younger son.
You're not my son, stupid.
Wait, which one did you say it was again?
I thought it was son.
What your experience is transference. Joaquin is not your father.
Child of Eclipse, Joaquin, and the house. They exchange a look and they just both sort of.
Like, so you heard about those stories too.
But Myers doesn't, the house he doesn't smoke because he has to pass drug tests and shit to work in casinos, so he doesn't smoke. But you have opportunity now to speak to just about anybody because you're all in a little group. Because, y'all know each other. You might have rank over each other and stuff, but you're family. You know what I mean? You're guru. So, and as a child of Gaia Cairn, like, they hang out like crazy, like, children of Gaia, like, it doesn't matter what your rank is. Kinda, sorta, you know? So, Joaquin's just fine to chill with you. So, Lee, you can absolutely talk to Jonathan or Joaquin. If you want to refer to them by their deed names, they might like that. Who knows? Myers would.
But I was going to say, as much as Child of Eclipse would remind Lee of home, because he is so casual, she'll probably go and ask Jonathan because she feels like she's slipping as a philodox, and so she'll probably go to the house for advice because he seems to have his life together.
He sees you sort of like kind of glancing over to him, and he like cocks his head to the side and he jerks it like, you want to talk?
A word, please.
So you sort of just like make sort of expressions at each other, and like you kind of get it right, and like he's like, "All right, let's go." And so you
Just
guys
goes
walk
like,
off.
Boar?
Just do two dogs, like.
Boar?
And then they just. You ever seen two dogs do that? They just sort of look at each other for a second, and then they both walk off in the same direction and go play.
Leave the kids to get high.
Right?
Yeah, Booch does it all. Booch does the play stomp with the kitten, and the kitten for some reason understands it and goes off with her.
Her name is Princess Puddin'.
Princess Dumpling.
Of course.
Why do I keep thinking? Oh, it's because I had a cat named Puddin' when I was a kid.
Yeah, her name is
Princess Dumpling. But quit calling her the kitten. Because I keep forgetting her name. She's adorable. So you guys walk off, and he, for some strange reason, he leads you to an office. That means he kind of takes you up to the surface of the cairn, and when you walk into the preserve proper, it's buildings, because it has an administrative building there, and he walks you in, and he waves to the secretary, and she's like, "Hello, Mr. Myers." He's like, "Hey, Debbie, how are you doing?" And they exchange pleasantries, but he takes you to an office with his name on it, and he's like, come on in.
Lee is entirely alien to this setting, but she goes in.
Yeah, his office is just what you'd expect, but it does have collections of sort of anthropological stuff and things like that. Especially local Paiute type things. Not from archaeological or anything, he likes buying schlock like that. Because he studies the stuff. Anyway, the window is thrown wide open. There's no aircon in the room, and he's he sits in a relatively simple mesh back, or one of those comfortable ass mesh chairs that you can sit in without sweating and getting swamp ass. And he's like, "What? Have a seat, Lee. What's bothering you?"
Lee will take a seat with a sigh and be like, "It's like herding cats."
Yes.
Just immediately jumps into the conversation.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm trying to follow all of the different litanies that I've different interpretations, but they're all every member of my pack. I don't know if they can read, let alone the litany.
I don't know if they can read. Classic right there. Clip it and ship it.
She's got her hands clasped together, and she's looking at him just exasperated. I don't know how to follow where they're going.
Well, that's the problem, kid. It's not your job to follow them. It's your job to lead them and teach them. You don't, by teaching them the litany, you are following the litany. So, one of them starts to step out of line, cuff him about the ear. Hard, the guru, they can take it. And tell him to get the fuck in line. That is your job. When the Arun starts going nuts and getting out of hand, it's your job to put him in his place. When the Ragabaj won't shut up and stop asking questions, it's your job to remind him that sometimes you gotta listen and not talk. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not just their spiritual guide. That's Bite's job. Your job is to teach them our laws and to keep those laws.
I know. It's just in my last pack, I guess, that there was more cohesion. Yes, I was the one that would translate the laws into ways that would apply to the situations we're in, but there was a more defined alpha, and so I guess I'm still trying to find how to fit into a pack that has such a fluid status.
What's that I smell?
Let's see.
It smells like bullshit.
My guess is you're from not Scotland. Your accent is you're from the UK somewhere, yes?
Yes, just go with Scotland. I've had to travel across the place.
Well, no, because I know there's a Children of Gaia cairn north of that on an island. I can't remember the name. It's a really small cairn.
Lee kind of tenses up, but doesn't say anything.
Nevertheless, you probably dealt with a lot of Feyana. And the thing you gotta understand is each of our tribes, we have our ways that we behave. Look, I'm sitting in a room with a computer, whereas you yourself probably find that an affront. And I get it. Bonars have great reason to hate the Weaver. But that's how my tribe rolls. And your tribe rolls different, and so does every other tribe. Have you noticed how different Ragnar is to everyone around you?
Yes, he seems to have
He's very naked.
I was gonna say he's very honest.
He bears it all.
Yeah, there's nothing hidden about him. He's here to do a job and he does it.
Well, look. And now, understanding that, my son being a part of your pack, I might be a little bit biased. But your job is to balance them. Find out who they are and where the imbalances lie in your pack and correct them. Learn that the gifts that we're given as Philodox are just as much to be used against our packmates as they are the work. It is literally our job to keep the Garou true to Gaia. And while I can't teach you how Bonars would have taught you how to be a Philodox, they'll have their own different way of doing it. But just remember, you're literally on the cusp of light and dark. You are half moon.
Well, I came to you specifically because this pack is predominantly Glasswalker. I feel like I should learn the Philodox Glasswater way.
And take care of dinner too.
You're gonna be back?
Yeah, no. I just need to go run to the restroom real quick, and then I'm gonna wash my hands and grab my little bite to eat.
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
But I'll be right back. I'm just gonna be right here.
You're all good, dude.
Alright, cool.
Okay, so Lee, wow. Okay. That's a little different. But I'm definitely willing to teach. Look, though our two tribes are so completely different, we have always had one thing in common. We were the warders of men. We took care of humans, and we still do it to this day. You on the front lines, us being more like, I guess, intel, But we still work hand in hand. Cockroach and rat are not enemies. So I'd be happy to teach you how to get a pack of Glasswalkers into line. First thing, authority. We don't like it, but we have to respect it. But we're still a much more egalitarian tribe, much like the Children of Gaia or the Bonars are, where everybody has a voice. Yes, your rank might carry more weight, but it's not the be-all, end-all of everything like it would be for, say, Gata Fenris, or one of the brothers. Or, sorry, one of the peer tribes. Or the Feyana, for instance. They have a different way of seeing to their hierarchy. But it's the Philodox job to maintain that hierarchy, and the way Glasswalkers do it, what we do is we kind of invented business. Even the vampires are doing the things we pioneered. So we have literally shepherded everything you see around us. And so what we do is we have the trappings of business most often. Sometimes that business has been straight, regular commerce, trade, and things like that. Sometimes it's been shadier businesses. We also used to be, and sometimes in some places still are, the top mafia groups in a city. we have our fingers in a lot of pies, and that's what we do. So we're all very different from each other. But what brings us together as Glasswalkers, besides Cockroach, is that we are willing to play with the Weaver. And that I know for a Bone Gnawer is anathema. Rat hates the Weaver, and I understand. Rat eats spider. It makes sense, doesn't it? So this will be difficult for you. And I would recommend that you also seek out your Bone Gnawers and members of other tribes to get their views as well, because no one can teach you what Philodox is or how to control your pack. Your pack will teach you that. For instance, your pack is very violence forward.
Oh, yes.
Work with that. Learn how to direct it. Don't put them on a leash. That won't work for any member of your pack. Now, though I don't know Ragnar well, Geta Fenris do respect authority in general. Again, that's a stereotype. It's just like saying that all Glasswalkers are computer geeks. My son is not.
No, he's not.
He knows computers, but he's not a geek into it. He likes music. That's
and guns.
Guns. But no,
guns.
Come on, that's a Glasswalker thing, though. We like guns. We helped pioneer guns. We helped pioneer guns. I think the mages had more to do with it. I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, that don't fuck with them. By the way, you run into a mage, you should run the other way. They are danger incarnate. They are attention incarnate, and that's not what we want.
He will nod and think back to the crazy dude with the cards that they met briefly in the sewers. I'd just be like,
and also hangs out at Tiago's house like a lot.
Yeah,
a lot.
Lee will choose not to bring this up to Tiago's dad.
And yes, I know about Reynard. I'm not sure what he is though. I'm not entirely against him because he's been a great help to my son. So there are always use cases that differ with everything. Like the way I would run my pack is not the way you should run your pack. What you should do is learn who your pack are and let them learn who you are and assert that you are their lawgiver. And that if any of them stepping out of line or causing trouble, remind them of the litany when useful. Like keep them on the path. That's what you do, because you remember light and dark. Sometimes
I was merely looking for a touchstone, as you're a Glasswalker, and most of my pack are. I understand, as you said, that it's a individual thing, but
you said herding cats. That's a very good reference. But here's the thing: it is easy to herd cats.
Just pick them up by the scruff.
If you have enough hands.
That's one at a time. No, not at all. You don't need to touch the cats. And matter of fact, that's inefficient. You have one cat in hand now, and that cat might be pretty angry. You don't know. No, to herd cats, you either use something to distract them into the place you want them to go, like it's something on a string, or a laser pointer, or you set up a bunch of boxes in a room. In other words, you follow their nature. You don't need to change their nature. You need to understand their nature and use that to your advantage. These guys are violent and they like to fly off the cuff. Maybe that's not what they need to be doing, but that might be a thing you need to teach them or talk to them about. What you really, again, with cats, you can get cats to do what you want them to do as long as you understand they're cats. Well, guess what? Wolves are even easier, darling. We are pack animals. We are animals of family. You need to make your pack a family. And maybe they need a mother. Maybe they need a big sister. Maybe they need a Metis to teach them what being a real guru is. Because you're the only one that's been a guru from day one. There are a lot of things you can leverage, Lee. Be the lawgiver, but also be their confidant. Be their rock, their island in the sea. Because when you take them out to sea, you don't want them to capsize, right? So that you need to get them to be a family here where it's safe with you. So that when you take them out to battle, they function as a pack and not like they have been.
Yeah.
They're getting better.
It feels like it feels like that talking aspect is going to be rather difficult. But I'll try.
Talk over them, silence them, intimidate them, inspire them. Use your gifts. Use your talents. You have strengths. Otherwise, you would not be fostered. You wouldn't be Guru if you were not strong. Gaia only chooses her strongest.
I'm back, bitches!
And you are deserving of your position as your pack's Philodogs. And get them to have a name. And get them some deed names. Those are cool. And that's what goes in the litany. We're not going to write Tiago the Plug in the litany. Okay?
He'll be upset by that. He loves that name he picked himself.
He should be. You don't get to pick your deed name. It's a deed name. The deed picks you. So, again, there's just no way to truly be, and it's probably one of the most difficult of the auspices to follow is ours. Arun, they know what their job is. Frontline berserker, warrior, the fist of Gaia, the claws of Gaia. The Galliard know that they are the voice of Gaia. The Theurge know that they are the eyes and spirit of Gaia. And the Ragabash are, well, Gaia knowing that sometimes we need somebody to shake things up. Be the rebel, be the rogue. But what are we? We are Gaia's judgment.
Lee is listening to all of this.
And so...
And I want to say that Jonathan sees her come to an idea. And
he sort of
when she meets...
Like he like cocks his head down, he's looking at you sort of upward over his eye or under his eyebrows, and he's like, ah.
And she's like, you wouldn't happen to know a wolf spirit, would you?
You wish to control your form.
If violence is the language or the habit of this pack, then maybe I need to meet them where they're at, as you said.
Well, that is already your gift. You don't need that power to use your war form. That is the true gift of the Metis. You are, in some ways, Gaia's pure wolf. It's just that you can no longer create kin. But you are Gaia's example of what a pure wolf can be in many ways. Show them, and through this gift, if you wish to learn it, show them that their form is more than just the wolf and the beast. My son is a Hamid, but he spends little time as a wolf. Teach them to balance their lives. Take them to the woods to camp. In fact, you're more likely to meet a wolf spirit there. And there are a lot of really lovely camping areas around Las Vegas.
And they'll no doubt be freed up after this lovely flood.
Quite so, and who says you need to get in there legitimately? My son is very persuasive. In fact, he has the persuasion gift. I remember I helped him learn it, and he like gets wistful for a second, like and then he like kind of glances at a picture, a portrait that's on his desk, but it's facing towards him, and he like picks it up. He looks at it and he like puts it back down. And he's like, "They're your family. They're your brothers. You're their big sister that needs to teach them how Garou. They are good. They have defeated the worm on many occasions, and I'm so proud of them for that."
They've managed it in the oddest ways. I do not know how this could be recorded.
It could be in spite of yourselves. Honestly, the reason we tell you to get a pack name, we're not just messing with you. It will give you cohesion. I am the house of the stacked deck. My Arun is Blackjack. My Galliard is One-Eyed Jack. And my Ragabash is Snake Eyes. And yes, she lives up to the name. We represent something. We are the stacked deck. You will always lose. Because we have the winning hand.
You should have said because the deck's always stacked against you.
And the deck's always stacked against you. Your pack needs an identity. Then, and only then, can you help to galvanize that into a family and into warriors of Gaia. You're already on the right path. You're fostered after a mere couple of years of being Garou, except for my son. But he's also made a hell of a lot of money for the tribe, so, you know. No. Your job is to forge them, but remember to use their strengths. Don't bully them. That won't work with a Getafenris, first of all. You need to be physically stronger than him and beat him in a fight if you want to assert yourself that way. It's just their way. And they fight full on. You have to legitimately say no claves. Unlike every other tribe where we're like, whoa, you pulling a clave? But even among them, it's kind of an insult, so he probably wouldn't pull it on you. But, probably. But remember, use his strength. He's a warrior through and through. He's honorable, dedicated, and very honest. Remember that Tiago is very energetic. He loves people. He loves to interact with people, whether they're kinfolk to Garou or Korax or human. It doesn't matter. That's a strength. Bites is courageous to a fault. He will put himself in harm's way to save another, and does so on the regular. And Daz, he's a trickster, and he's good at it. And I know he's good at it because none of you have noticed. So he's actually really good for your pack. Listen to him. He's got a crazy wisdom that you might not at first find to be useful, but it's going to be. Make sure that you play their strengths and know their weaknesses so that you can help the ones that, for instance, Bites loves to run into battle, but he's terrible at it. Well, always put him with Ragnar so that they can help each other. My son is fantastic. He's actually a really good all-arounder. I will give him that. He can fight and he can sing. Holy shit. And he's clever as hell. You just gotta let him... He has a vision in his head. Use that. He's a visionary. He sees things in a long-term way. And he knows how to use and leverage resources really well. Bite is incredibly resourceful. He knows how to fix problems that you wouldn't expect him to be able to. Know their gifts. Know what rights they have learned. Direct them. Advise them on which rights you think they should have. And talk to them. They're glasswalkers. They want democracy. Just like a bone gnawer does. So it's perfectly reasonable to just sit down with them and ask them how would it be to be their best Philodox. In fact, I think you should go do that right now. Because your questions, you already know the answers, you just don't know that yet. You haven't accepted that you're part of them and they need you. You are not a lost grappling that's just been attached to someone. You're a welcome member of the most powerful cairn in the Americas. Our sept accepts you and needs you to turn that pack from the pack to whatever the hell they're going to be. But use them and their strengths. Ragnar, he's a great commander. Use that. Tiago will not listen to a commander. Use that.
I can't promise that you or the cairn will like what we turn into, but I will. I'll shake them up and I'll get these
whippersnappers.
Yeah, I'll get these pups talking to each other instead of just
sniping,
getting high and shooting the shit.
Yeah, good. That's a good idea. And plus, you don't have to promise me that, Lee. The Wanderer. Oh man, I'm just trying to shoot deed names at you.
No need to force it. I'm sure.
No, it'll happen.
Something will come out.
Bites, I think, is coming closest because that guy, you might as well call him the front line. Because that's what he is, regardless of whether you want him to. But he's so resourceful that it usually works out. So I could promise you this. We will be proud of you, because we already are. Don't forget to come to your right. I mean, you should be there for your own foster naming.
Yes.
Which we'll do off camera. But go talk to them. They need you, and they're waiting for you to do so. I think that, like, one of the reasons they snipe at each other is they're waiting for you to step in. So go ahead. Go be Philodox. Show them the might of the half moon.
Lee will stand up out of the chair and be like, is it weird that I can already imagine exactly what state they're currently in?
Don't worry, but Dom and Child of Eclipse won't let it get that far. Mostly because Dom will smoke way more. He can clear a 2-gram bowl in a puff without coughing. He's a dragon.
And it's best I get back to them before they get ornery that they can't have any more of their weed.
Oh no, you've never seen. Have you ever seen an ornery stoner?
Yes, once.
Well, then I stopped smoking around you. Hey, but I do have to step away for a second, guys. My back teeth are floating right now.
Ooh.
And I think that's a good little break time for you guys to catch your breath, because now is the time that you as a pack, right now, coming up, get to actually be a pack and talk to each other. Stay tuned, folks.
Because I was falling asleep.
It's camping time. Get the schmores.
Pretzel.
I didn't agree to this.
BRB.
If you're going to go camping, you have to make Spätzle.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
God damn it. All right. Bombican.
Oh, fuck.
Don't you just hate it when your balls get all sweaty and stick to the side of your leg?
Yeah, tends to happen.
It's like those window vinyl stickers.
I mean, I don't really have that problem anymore since I only have one. Thank you, cancer.
You know what? I would actually could do with the reduction.
I see this as an absolute win.
They stack lower every year.
It gets itchier though. Like
Yeah.
it gets an itch, so it's like, you know, since there's nothing in there, you kind of like, you got to do a pinch and roll motion. It's like you're rolling a joint. It's like you're rolling a joint.
Yep.
Do your balls
I had
hang
to,
low?
I had
Do
to
they wobble
shave my
to and
entire
fro?
nethers once.
Oh
And,
God, why?
It's a long story.
It's for a movie.
And
You lost the
God,
bet.
when it was growing back, God damn it, I was like, how the fuck do people do this shit?
That chafing and itching, yeah, it's not friendly.
There's a certain cream that works real good for that.
I used to shave my friggin' my taint and butthole.
Why? Again, why?
I wanted cleaner wipes.
All of that, is that really worth sacrificing so much for?
Yes, when you're wiping over and over and over again, and it just keeps coming up brown. You're like, motherfucker, it's taking too long.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you have to keep asking if it's worth it, the answer is yes, because clearly it was.
It's like a marker.
Brilliant Twitch content here, guys.
Yep.
All right.
To be fair, most of it was in character.
That's fair. Yeah. Thank you. All right. So, as you stand up, Lee, are you still there?
No.
Napping?
I think she stepped out for a second.
Okay. Not a
Or they
problem.
stepped out for a second.
I am gonna let that break continue until everybody comes back because we haven't had one, and we should have. Well, I like to do one every hour, but the role play was just going, and I was floundering in the beginning trying to figure out what the fuck to do. You know. Again, my own fault. I was lazy this month.
Oh hey, can someone ban that Shino breaker? There we go. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mags is already on it. If Saribot wasn't.
It's done.
Yeah, Mags is doing way more. Like, he's actually being a producer at the same time as a player. So let's give Mags a fucking respect. Like, he's role-playing hard and being a producer at the same time. Come on, dude. Come on. Give him some respect, y'all. Cheer for Mags.
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
Aw, man, I seriously respect, dude. Like,
it's cool. It's cool. Don't worry. If I wanted to smoke bullet up my ass, I'd be at home with a length of hose and a pack of cigarettes.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Oh, man.
That just sounds inconvenient.
Well, that's why I said if I wanted it. I didn't say I wanted it.
Yeah, true. Be right back. I'm gonna pack a bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm back now.
Oh,
no worries.
No worries, no worries. Daz, are you there?
I'm so used to making you lunch, I'm sorry.
It's not my day.
My brain is stupid, I'm sorry.
Hi, Miss Moo.
Why was my brain worried about you eating lunch tomorrow? But it doesn't work.
That's love right there, y'all. His wife is a lovely, lovely person, and I love her to death. They are so good for each other. It's amazing. I have like intervened and told them to sit the fuck down and talk. Like no, you're not gonna have any bullshit. You love each other, and I know it. And it worked. Like, they're amazing.
We're gonna go
together.
camping, and you're gonna like it.
I didn't know, but like I've known Chaos for a long time. Not as long as Mags, but still a long time. Longer than lots of people have been alive. And to tell you the truth, I've never seen him better with anybody. Like, I'm proud of him. I love that. I love that guy. Like,
who do you love?
You.
Aw, fuckface. Thank you.
Oh, it's because I was talking about how good you and Miss Moo are together. Like, I was shipping you guys.
Oh yeah, no, I'm like right now she's on the Steam Deck. She's just having a time like playing one of her games.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's hear it in chat, man. Come on, like we heard y'all. We heard y'all talking, and it was it was just a conversation of pure love. So come on, folks, hear it in the chat. Like
I got diabetes listening to that.
Yeah.
All right, so we're all back in. Lee, as you stand up and go to leave, he says, "One more thing, Lee." Oh, sorry,
Yes?
that was Agent Valor's voice. One more thing, Lee. While your form gift certainly would be useful, there are also gifts which can force your pack to listen and show them your Philodox authority. It's just a suggestion. But if you'd like to learn one of those, I can help you with that. But we can find you that wolf spirit too. Can you give me a couple of days on that, though? I do believe that you wanted to... While you're here, something about rights. I believe I heard through the grapevine that you're looking to learn some new rights.
Yes. I wasn't sure I was I was qualified for them yet.
Well, it depends on what you want to learn, of course. Some of the gifts of Gaia are meant to be kept secret until you've proven yourself. But you have proven yourself as so far as to become Fostern, and I honestly want to set you up with Child of Eclipse, maybe, to learn your rights. I think that there is something that would connect you. I feel that my teaching you would be too clinical, and you need something more holistic.
Chaotic?
Holistic.
Sure.
And certainly Joaquin does have that. He is Child of Eclipse for a reason. He's not just the... He was actually born during a solar eclipse on a half moon. That's suspicious because he's Child of Gaia. They follow the sun. They follow Helios more than any of us. So go learn from him. He's a beautiful person too. Don't tell him I said that though.
Your interests are your own.
No. I'm happily married, and he like turns the portrait around, and it's him and a very young Tiago, who is cute as a fucking button. he was 4.
Porque, apa. Porque, me
And he winks at you. He says, "Get out your phone. You know you want to."
Lee points at the picture and goes, "I'm going to remember that." But when he brings up her phone, she pulls out her burner phone that does not have camera capabilities.
He's like,
I have a good memory.
Nokia brick.
He opens a drawer, and he rummages around for a second, and he tosses you a brand new phone. Like, fully in the box and everything, still wrapped, like you still have to cut the little tape and everything. I have extras. They're cheap to me. And so
I guess that's where the talk's gonna start. I'm gonna ask these guys how
to phone?
to work this thing. She turns the box around.
Don't worry. Just talk to Bites about it. That grouchy edge will come off. He'll be like a teddy bear. Get in there and start showing.
I'm somewhat nervous. What else? I'm somewhat nervous what else he'd put on this device, but trust begins with me, I guess.
Don't worry about it, kid.
As long as it doesn't end with you.
Don't worry about it, kid. It's not an awakened phone, so that's fine.
Small mercies.
We'll flash back to you guys, right? You finished kind of your smoking, right? Dom got to the point where he's like, guys, if I'm this high, you all need to stop. All right? Can I give you that note? And he looks over at Eliana for like permission. She's like, she nods. He's like, yeah. Cool it, guys. Have a cigarette. Wait, no smoking. He looks around and Eliana was about to like smack him with a chancla. She doesn't wear chanclas. She just has someone else's chancla. Sorry, sandal. Like flip-flop. Thong. Like, she's about to hit him with one. He's like, never, no smoking. No smoking in the cairn. But chill out, guys. Like, you guys are higher than Luna right now. And then he's like, turns into a lizard and sort of just lazily, Gila monster crawls away. Just at that point, what are you guys talking about?
Ragnar is cussing in German, trying to find his pants because he doesn't know where he put them.
You speak German but don't know what Baumkuchen is?
No.
Wow.
I just learned the profanities.
Dad, do you have his pants?
Not current. Actually, you know what? Yes. I'm outside under the cover of something, smoking a cigarette, staring at Mags's pants that are currently halfway up a tree.
Why?
Mama Eliana shows up and hits you with a flip-flop.
Fucking hilarious. I'm outside. What's the problem?
Nature preserve. She fucking stomps it out and she points at a sign.
I don't put the butts on the ground. They go in the bin.
She points at a no smoking sign.
Fuck.
This is Las Vegas. You can only smoke in bars and casinos.
That's fucking wild. In Australia, you can't smoke inside. In Vegas, you can't smoke outside. What the fuck? Land of the free.
No. Miko, no. On the preserve, you cannot smoke.
Oh, okay.
People dropping the cigarette butts in a natural preserve, it's sucio, it's dirty.
People dropping their butts anywhere is fucking dirty. You take it goes into your pocket and then it goes into the fucking bin. I have no idea what you just said.
She says, all right, Coyote, quiet down. Look.
Hey.
This here is also a bosom of Gaia. And I am the master of the right of this place. And Jeff is the one who keeps the grounds. Jeff keeps the grounds. You do not want to piss off Jeff. She's right. Well, he's at the top of the tree balancing on one toe.
He's up there with a fucking cigarette.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Fuck.
A double standard.
You were smoking along with me earlier.
He dropped it to you. He tossed it to you. It's a rolled cigarette. No butt.
Fair enough.
Rice paper.
Okay. I sparked that cigarette up.
Good boy.
Like I see the double standard.
All right, so you guys, you finish
your
cigarette.
It's fine. The groundskeeper gave it to me.
You finish your cigarette and come back inside, and just at the time that these guys are finishing up smoking their ganja, right? I imagine Ragnar. He was at least in the room, but I'm pretty sure he participated because, I mean, it's America. About this time is when Lee walks in. But I want to put you guys, like, just improvise here for a second, right? Improv yourselves. mid-conversation, and we'll start with bites, like replying to something.
Starts with me replying to what?
Improv, just like your mid-conversation when they walk in.
Here you go. Ragnar just asked you if you've seen my pants. Have you seen my pants?
Honey, have you seen my pants?
What?
What? Somehow
So
this
why
guy
aren't-
can't keep his pants on.
So why aren't you wearing pants?
I was
I had
showering.
pants on when I left.
I was
had to
told to
have tried.
shower.
You had clothes.
About this time, Jeff
Yes.
walks in with
Wait,
a pair
someone
of
stole your
pants.
pants? for
No,
taking
no,
a
no.
shower?
I've left them in the tree outside.
Jeff walks in with a pair of pants after Daz.
And they're
slaps him
wet.
upside the head. But then, like, but like, not hard, like in a friendly, like,
Hey, look,
he knows you're
I was-
Australian and you can take it.
yeah, that's not my fault. I found a pair of pants. I didn't know whose pants they were.
You didn't
How they ended up
recognize
in the
them?
He winks at you and smiles and just keeps going.
I mean,
and,
who the
like,
fuck looks at a guy's pants?
When you look at your friend who suddenly doesn't have pants, and
Well,
know
yeah,
the
see,
answer is
that's
before you.
Well, I
That's,
understand whose pants they are
That's a
now.
lot of dick, sir.
Well, see, this is why I
Congrats.
just wear my whole one-piece jumpsuit all the fucking time. I don't have to worry about pants; they're all one piece.
Best hope you don't leave
That was the
that
true
one piece laying
all
around.
along.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
How do you not chafe though? Is my question.
He
I get
wears
rocket-
underpants, clearly.
Well, that he didn't clarify.
You're right,
Gotta be
but I
specific
don't.
sometimes.
But how often do people free ball in denim?
I never
You'd be
said I was
sitting
free
there
balling.
like,
Oh wait, hold on. Do you not?
No, I wear fucking boxer briefs.
Dude, I free ball in everything.
Dirty.
Nah, mate.
Damn. No. I live in South Texas, and as swamp ass is real.
That's
Free
why I wear
balling
the
is the
fucking-
only way to go.
No, that's
I mean,
why I wear the.
I wear boxers and loose-fit jeans because my balls are too big. Everything gropes my nuts.
Nah, mate, you just get underpants that wick away the sweat.
I would
Exactly.
question
That's what I was gonna say. I have the.
I would
I have
question
the,
that, except for the fact that you did post a picture of Dapper cuddling in your cuddling in between your legs, up against your hog that was bigger than the kitten. And I was like, I'm not deleting that. I'm not deleting that. That just stays for posterity. Like,
They get the round
Right,
of applause.
the first thing new fans will see is Bones' cat and his cat-sized dick.
Plus, he loves cock.
Oh, Christ.
God damn it, Lee! It's about the time that Lee takes control of the situation.
Oh god.
Do
She's
it in
like,
your
"I
own
didn't ask for
style.
this."
Get in. You don't have to do it in a forceful way. Remember, part of it is learning who they are. You can just listen, and then be like, "Hey, we have things to do," or whatever. You could even nudge Ragnar like, "Hey, don't we have things to like?" Use your pack. You don't have to be the overt leader. You just have to be the balance.
Time for you to put on some fucking pants.
Lee will
I can
turn to the
imagine-
pantsless member and go,
say, "You
start writing
walked
your
to that hog."
name. Start writing your name on the label for God's sake. And
They were labeled.
then cut him off to turn to Ragnar and be like, anything new you learned? I know you hung back.
Definitely
Uh,
is.
Well, Ragnar says as he grabs his pants and he pulls out a business card. Something else is looking for our skills, apparently.
And Dr. Scarborough.
Are we?
So
yeah.
Something.
Ragnar would go and hand her the business card.
Yeah, it was like as I described. Gosh, you know what? I really need to go find that symbol, and that'll take me a few seconds, but I'm not going to do it right now. It's a
I'll do it.
circle with a
Would Lee
square in it and a
recognize it?
triangle in one of the like. You wouldn't recognize it, no. It says Friends of Courage, and it has Agent Valor, and it has the full, including area code, phone number.
Lee will turn the card around to the rest of the group and say, "Does anyone know who Fock is?"
Fock?
Fock.
What the fuck?
Yeah, them. And she'll hand the card to
you said it's a circle with a square in it?
Yeah, it's
And a triangle.
Give me a second here.
Or a triangle.
No, I know which one it is, but I'm just making sure I'm getting the right one.
NWO.
Okay, no worries.
Has everybody seen my screen?
Oh, give me a second.
No, you're not. You're not. Let me change
It's got
that.
multiple screens. What am I looking at here?
I have so many windows.
Give me a second.
You got Discord, Roll20, the stream.
I'll put it in the group chat. Right here.
Thank you. Yeah, please do that.
Nah.
I've seen that one before.
In character?
No, not in character. Like you wouldn't. There's no way you've seen it in character. And in fact, it's weird. The symbol itself, like, it's on the card, right? But as soon as you stop looking at it, you don't remember it.
This feels either Weaver or Worm, and I can't decide which side of the coin flip it would land on.
Well, guess what? Bites can help with that. Bites, would you like to roll an intelligence plus occult?
That's why I handed the card to Bites.
If you really want to,
I would like that.
Checking.
That's here for Bites.
Yeah,
Come on, battery.
That's good RP, Lee. Like,
time to air out that space between your ears, Bites.
I believe in you, battery.
Every now and then. What's the difficulty?
Give me a second here. Let's see, Smell of Man, Mother's Touch, Sense Worm. Have it on your notes here. It's Perception plus Occult. The difficulty depends on the strength. So seriously, just give it a difficulty 6, but it's gonna be like, I'll see what you roll. That didn't roll correctly, but okay.
No, it didn't.
Oh God! But you still rolled. You still rolled. No, not at all. That didn't work out. Plus 6. What?
Oh, it added plus 6 instead of giving a target of 6. Target number was 6. There we go. That's why it didn't work. But
okay, but
8, 9,
I'll just
4, 10, 8.
Yeah, it's still a fantastic roll. You sniff it, and you know for a fact there's no worm influence.
No, it's not wormy. But you might want to check Tiego's drawers.
Is he in the habit of keeping worms in there?
Among other things. Maybe some seafood.
What?
What? I thought Davs was the one in here with the dragon.
I said seafood.
Oh yeah, Marco talked.
Smaller and with shells.
Marco is still telling
Why
that
does
story.
everyone?
I'm pretty sure that story's going in the litany.
Please
Jesus
don't.
Christ! Please don't put my dick in the litany.
Said no one ever.
You know what?
You just gave me a goal.
You know what? I think you just got a deed named Dragon.
Shut up, battery.
Our pack is not being called the Trouser Snakes. I put my foot down.
Oh no! Oh, Lee, why? Why would you do this?
You gave me the idea.
You put it out there.
No.
We're being called Gaia's Wang.
There is absolutely no way that name is going into the litany. That is not happening. But we could still call him.
Not as long as I draw breath.
We could call him Daz the smiling dragon.
Mm.
It's up to you,
My
really.
pants are staying on.
Deep names generally given by the pack. You know what I'm saying? This is what
I'll do my best to make sure they don't all just pick dick-themed ones.
I want to call Blights Battery because he's charging in.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
That is a terrible fun. That is a terrible pun, and I love it.
I don't like
I
it.
think it's fantastic.
You could also call him Tesla.
That's even worse.
What? Because he breaks.
Ha ha ha.
What is wrong with Tesla? He was crazy as shit, and he did a lot of weird shit, but it was dope.
Call him
And they make
Westingham.
shitty cars.
That's not Tesla, pendejo.
That's 30 years from now, mate.
You know how many people know who the real Tesla is? They all know about the fucking shitty cars. I bet if you went out and did a survey, there's more relation with the fucking shitty car than there is with the actual scientist the name came from.
Actually,
And we'll call you Nicola.
Hold on. This is not my area of expertise. Do I look like a glasswalker to you? I don't spend that much time on the fucking internet.
Glasswalker and a mechanic. It's the shitty car.
You've upset him.
I see that.
Now we gotta
We've never worked
rub
on
his
one. They're 30
belly,
years
give
away
him a
from being developed.
toy. It's a whole fucking process. We gotta take him for walkies. Hey, buddy, walkies? Walkies?
Yeah, the
Come on,
redneck that
Mike.
drives a truck with a fucking gun rack in it wants to be named after a shitty fucking car that breaks all the fucking time.
Do you know how expensive new car parts is? That's the only thing that makes him happy when he's like this.
It's mostly that fucking battery in those bitches. They're like, oh, it's a battery-operated car. Oh, yeah,
Quick.
it's so wonderful. But if it breaks all the fucking time, what's the point?
Quick, talk about American-made cars. I've got nothing.
Chevy!
They make cars?
They used to.
Drive a Chevy, name it Dodge.
Child of Eclipse sort of nudges Lee. Hey, Lee, you want to see a treat? It's a
I dread
Philodox.
to, but go on.
It's a Philodox special. While they're going on, right? Like he whispered, it's a Philodox special.
Pontiac
And
Trans Am.
he spends
Lee
a
gestures to the group as if to say, like, go on.
He spends a willpower point, and he uses Command the Gathering. Oh no, wait, sorry, wrong number of dice. Give me a second.
That looks like a fail.
That'd be funny.
3 successes, and has anybody got a willpower over 9?
No.
No.
I do.
What
Then
the
you're
fuck?
not. You are not affected.
3, 4,
It's over 9.
6, 7, 8.
It's over.
With a temporary point, I have exactly a willpower of 9.
No, you can't have a temporary willpower above your maximum willpower. It's not like Rage.
No.
I have higher than 9.
You're fine.
I have an 8.
He just goes. He doesn't even say much. He just goes, "Hey," and everybody's conversation immediately grinds to a halt.
How you doing?
And they
Sorry, can you go
all,
through?
like every single person, just immediately turns to Child of Eclipse, and he goes, "Don't you have things to do?"
No.
Yes, you do. You absolutely do. Just because we're faster now doesn't mean that the fight is over. Who the fuck was that fucking asshole in the white suit?
A fucking pussy who runs away when he's challenged.
Inside voice.
This is my inside voice.
You need to get your ears checked.
10 decibels down.
Yeah. Yeah. Look.
Whisper, bud. Whisper.
This is a grave situation. We have found grave worm threats here within the city. And your pack, that unless you come up with a name, I'm gonna call the fucking payasos. And Joaquin rarely raises his voice. Are the ones who discovered it and have fought it. And therefore the only ones that this asshole knows about. Because we keep it on the down low. Better than the fucking vampires do in this city. Okay? You fools are the only ones he's aware of. And that means you're the only ones who can deal with him. Otherwise, we give our numbers away. And this cairn is too fucking important for that shit. Do you understand me? He looks at each of you in turn.
Yep.
And he's pointing a finger up, like he's like his left hand with one finger out, just pointing at each of you. Now you listen to me. I might be a nice, peace-loving child of Gaia, but if you fucking threaten this cairn, I will throw you into the spiral myself. Dead. As a warning to the fucking dancers that even we don't fuck with bullshit. Okay? Children of Gaia doesn't mean peace. It means that we can defeat everyone. Okay? Now look. I know one thing. You need to, one, discover who the fuck this guy is. And where the fuck they're hiding here in the fucking city so you can root them out like cancer. But then, each of you also needs to learn some fucking gifts real soon. So, you need to find a wolf, right?
Yes, I do.
And you need to find a gremlin?
Yeah.
Okay, go talk to a Theurge. And you... only thing we can do to find the wolf is... You're gonna need to leave the city.
Well, I did just get some good advice to take this mess camping. Know any good spots?
Oh, see, I know some good spots, but unfortunately, there's not a hell of a lot of time for that. If you can convince someone to do for you a rite of summoning, then you could probably get a wolf spirit. The same for you, Bites. Glasswalkers, as far as I understand, they don't like inviting gremlin spirits into the city. They tend to cause problems with their entire infrastructure, which is hilarious.
So this camping trip is going to be in the Umbra.
When is the last time you took your second breath? Besides you, Thiago, I know you've got the issue. The rest of you, when's the last time you went into Gaia's spirit?
Out of character. I think Lee went in when we first saved those pregnant women, and there was that ritual going on. She was one of the ones that went into the Umbra then.
That was just a few days ago. So you and Bites definitely did it.
Yeah, he will say about a few days.
Yeah, Tiago the day before he slipped into the Umbra. I remember that. But he looks at Daz and Ragnar. And you? Have you taken another breath of Gaia?
More than most.
Well, then remember, just keep doing it, okay? But here's the thing we need you to do. It would be much more organic, and if we had the time, we would definitely send you out to maybe talk to one of the pure ones, and perhaps get them to help you find the wolf spirit. But we're a city cairn, and so we use the rite of summoning. Bites, do you know this right?
The rite of summoning? I'm trying to learn it.
Okay, still learning. Well, find yourself a teacher. You have a lot of potential. You just need to exercise it. But look, you lot need to, like, the bickering. That's fine. That's a family. That's a pack. But you need to find the direction. You need to find something that you are, and this is why we need you to have it. And Lee, you're in charge of all of that. You need to keep these folks as a pack so that Ragnar can lead you in battle, and so that Bites can lead you in the spirit world, and so that Thiago can lead you when you're dealing with people and shit, and so that Daz can do what Daz does effectively as a pack. That's all you. Sorry. But there's a leader in there, and I see it in your eyes. You're just afraid to let her out. And you, payasos. In case you don't know any Spanish, payasos means clowns.
Oh.
I've been picking it up.
I do not speak a lick of
Unless
Spanish.
you wish to be known as the clowns in the litany, I would suggest that you guys get your shit together, find yourself a pack name and a direction, and listen to your fucking Philodox and everybody else. Talk together. Now, get the fuck out of here. Go on.
On that note,
I've been called worse things than clan.
what did Tiago? Was it Tiago who looked up the business cards?
That was Bites.
Bites,
Okay,
sorry.
Bites. So you're gonna look up Friends of Courage on the internet? All right. Internet searches are not difficult, but I imagine you're savvy about how to properly do your Google foo, right? What do we call Google in our world? Because it's not Google in the world of darkness. What do y'all want to call it?
Google?
Huh?
A woogle?
Giggle.
Like a woo?
I say Foogle.
A woodles.
Well, not for werewolves. Like,
It's.
like,
Oh, hang on.
What's the Google?
Well, you said that
analog?
werewolves made technology and helped with business, so surely they would found Google.
Yeah, fam, you got to try this new search engine. It's called Poodle.
Poodle? No. Okay. Fine.
Instead of I was gonna say, shit, I lost my train of thought on it. Oh, I thought I was instead of Firefox, it's Search Hound.
Oh.
No, Bloodhound.
Yeah.
Bloodhound. There we go. That's good.
Or Sighthound.
So you do a Bloodhound search, right?
Copyright.
And so you do a Bloodhound search, and Friends of Courage. Go ahead and roll me an intelligence plus computers difficulty of 9.
Who's doing this search?
That's you.
Bites.
Okay.
You're the one who
was
volunteered to
unaware.
search it, right? I'm pretty sure.
Well, no, I was not, but I
Oh,
will.
okay.
I'm willing
Who
to if
was-
asked.
Who was it you, Tiago, that was going to do the search?
I thought it was Bites. I'm sorry. I guess I can. I'll do the search. I don't give a shit.
How about you
I am
both do it?
Okay.
Like, you both have phones, right?
I had to get a
Yes,
new one because
and-
my other one was waterlogged. But yes, we do.
So computers plus intelligence.
You're actually using Lee's new phone as you're activating it at the same time.
Here, hold on. Let me get that for you.
Can I Google this as well while we're at it?
Every single person can.
Bloodhound it.
And it's
Yeah.
gonna be what was it gonna be the roll again?
It's going to be intelligence plus computers difficulty 9.
Okay, intelligence.
Everyone can roll it if you want to. Like, unless you don't have computers at all, which, like, then you just search up Friends of Courage and you find, like,
Difficulty 9 is pretty fucking hard.
it is indeed.
It's supposed to be for this thing.
Specialization, and I still fucking failed it.
Huh.
God damn.
Difficulty 9.
Yep.
Hey, I got
technology, but
one
not computer
success.
stuff.
I got 3 successes because I put my operator symbol the wrong way around.
Well,
got
I just
9,
learned
10,
a
and
storytelling lesson about when not to make people roll for shit because you didn't want them to know it. Okay. You manage to, after a few minutes of searching, you find something that isn't a cult, that isn't like some fucking OnlyFriends or like OnlyFriends. Yeah, we'll call it OnlyFriends page.
Only bands.
So, Friends of Courage.
Damn it, Bloodhound, stop showing me sex ads. I know there are desperate sluts in my area. I have a mirror.
You need to get yourself one of those ad blockers.
except that you don't use mirrors, Tiago.
Oh, right.
Even your phone has a matte cover on it so you don't accidentally slip.
That is correct.
God damn it! So that's a good number of successes on the roll too, Daz. Daz, you're smart enough to not even like. I'm not gonna do a fucking bloodhound search. You go search like dark web BBSs. You know, and
attention, motherfuckers. What are you hiding?
Like, you find a small place where it's like. It seems to be at best a like-minded group of folks that are aware of things that are in the position to do something about it, but don't necessarily.
Well, actually, hold on. Let me send you a message real quick.
Oh, I'm making my own kind of thing a bit out of it, but
all right.
No, go ahead. I mean, I definitely want to see her into it. The woman who put out your cigarette, Faye, was Mama Eliana.
Thank you.
Yeah, she is the she's a rank 5 theurge.
Yeah.
Use that knowledge wisely.
Mm-hmm.
I decided to be cute about the sept appointments and make Jeff the keeper of the land.
Mind the spelling. I just typed it quickly.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
That would make sense. I mean.
Okay.
Just an idea.
Daz, here's what happens. You're going through these BBSs and stuff, and it's not giving you anything. And then you modify your search slightly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And suddenly you're brought to what looks like a login page for agents. It looks official, but it doesn't look like official. Like there's something about it that it's like, okay, this is made by experts, but it's not made by it might not be made by current administrations or mortal departments, things like that.
Yeah.
How about you let me take a look at that? I'm the hacker here.
Well, heck, I'm off at it and you didn't. I just handed it to you.
It's called dumb luck.
Well, he did.
I have 3 in computers too.
I'm not gonna lie, he got like really good successes. He got 3 successes on the roll, Bones, but if and you did fail the roll. But since he's at the page,
we're not
I will
searching
allow
it
you.
now.
1 second. Since he is already at the page and he hands it to you. Yeah. Go ahead. But
what's the target number?
Keep in mind this. You're possibly trying to hack into some secret government mainframe on the Cairns fucking Wi-Fi.
I'm not on the Wi-Fi. That's rookie shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we were using burner phones and shit.
You're like at least like a few tens of feet underground.
Oh, okay. Then no. We're not hacking anything right here.
Fine. Let's go upside for a smoke.
Oh, sold. Hey, Jeff, you got another one of them?
Not if you're gonna do that in the cairn.
No, outside.
We're going
the
out.
cairn is on the surface too.
All right, I'm going off. We're going for a walk.
Yeah,
let's go.
We're gonna take a hike.
Everyone
why don't you just bookmark it and then we can go into the city and mess with that later. We gotta dig through the wreckage anyways, don't we?
Just gonna start writing down things. I'm not bookmarking it.
Well, anyone paying attention to the news, which I assume some of you are, does know that, yeah, like you have all the emergency services out doing stuff, the firehouses, the EMTs. You got the Army Corps of Engineers and National Guard have moved in to help, like, move a lot of this heavy equipment, some of it, and like blockages of cars and stuff that just like choked up certain spots and shit like that. It's gonna take weeks.
Okay.
So technically, you're in a post-apocalyptic version of the non-strip areas of Las Vegas, because again, cars are not allowed really on the strip very much. You know, they have rules about what can drive down the strip.
I'm aware, and it's perfect.
So, perfect how? Elaborate, please.
I want to go back to my shop and get my tow truck, because that would be an emergency vehicle pulling the trucks out the road. Second, I want to pull our fucking turtle van we wanted to get anyways, now that the rain has stopped, plus we'd be helping clear the road.
Who said the rain stopped?
Well, I thought that was the whole purpose of everyone coming back, was it eased up enough.
Good point. No, you're right. And bam, the sun has come out. Helios. And y'all can tell because you're in the cairn, and remember those weird, like upward chimneys in the stone where the sun can shine in. You start feeling the light of Helios around you and stuff. And that tells you that obviously Grandfather Storm has gone on, and Helios is now doing his part of the job. The Korax are very excited. Let's put it that way.
Yay! Happy birds.
Well, if you knew why they were excited, you might not say that, but okay.
Okay.
It's not because of some story thing. It's just because of a particular proclivity that Korax have that, unless you know, you don't know.
It's a lot of dead things after floods.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't need to know.
Okay.
I have no idea about Korax stuff. I just know about crows.
Yeah.
And flood.
Oh, bang, fuck, I'm dead.
So, you want to get back to your shop? Excellent. How about this? Talk amongst yourselves in character about what you should do next.
Well, I say we track down the Friends of Courage, was it?
Right. If we gotta go out anyways, we can do the hacking en route. So they're gonna have anything that they try to track us to is gonna be an in motion thing.
Yeah.
Then we get to we get my tow truck that'll let us get around the streets a lot easier with an emergency vehicle, and we can pull that big ass motherfucker that we wanted to trick out. I'm gonna have to remove the low jacking on it before we get it back to the shop.
Bless you.
Just for context, Ragnar, did you say that you trusted? What was your beat on this guy that gave you the card?
He seems like
you
a
think he's
Fed.
for or against?
He seems on the level, but he seems like a Fed. I wouldn't trust him. Or at least I wouldn't trust him further than I could throw him.
Which is a long way.
So caution is the best route for this, as much as you're allergic to this.
Fed.
Bites.
What? I'm sorry?
So caution is the best route for this, even though you're allergic to this bites.
Well, yeah, that's fine. That's why, I was going to route it on the while we're on the outside. I've got some hacking knowledge. I know how to keep from them finding me.
Well, I'm probably the best person to help you then, because that makes two of us.
I would say this.
Make it a joint
I am
effort
coming
with
with
Daz,
you.
at least.
I would say
I'm
this, and
literally walking with you to the car.
it is a point of caution. The fact that this person was aware of what we are, and saw us for what we were, and was unfazed by the delirium.
Yeah, they've seen it before. They're aware of it. I'm sure. So,
And you're sure they're
I
human?
think we should get some more information on them so that we can be aware of their movings and what they're doing.
Well, the other thing that they told me was they're already watching us, specifically because they're watching our Ratkin friends. So if they're already aware of us, but their target is them, well...
Hold up. They're watching us, and you by that extension. You interacted with one of them, and then came straight to the can.
Yes. I've dealt with people like that before.
Yes, but how much operational security do you have? Because I want you to go in and tell Mama Eliana that, because I guarantee she's not going to be happy about it. And I do not want to be the one.
They already know. They already know where we are. If they wanted to come and do something, the Karen wouldn't even be here.
No, we've been pretty good about not being tracked. I don't think they know where the cairn is.
Yeah, except that we all just came here, including Ragnar, after interacting with them. Did you make sure you weren't followed?
Yes, I made sure it wasn't followed.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm not in charge of security here. Bites, I'm going to the car. I'm going to have a cigarette.
Let's go.
You guys make your way out into the city. You still have yet to discuss a plan. A lot of sniping, but interesting conversation that works. But that's not my purview.
Was that just the two of them going? The other three of us still at the camp?
Well, yeah, y'all you're all training and shit. We're handling a couple small things. Besides, if I'm going to go find a gremlin spirit, one of the best places in my repair shop where my truck is.
Does your truck break down a lot?
No, but it's not. I also repair tech. There's a garage and a tech store attached.
You know what a gremlin spirit, like, okay, real quick, what is your understanding, like, just based on your assumptions, that a gremlin spirit is?
They damage electronics.
No, they damage technology in general.
Well, yeah.
But gleefully and maliciously, like, shit around them just breaks catastrophically.
Right, and I
just wanted you to understand that.
I have a repair shop, and there's a chance that I could find one there. Otherwise, where else would I find one?
You could lure one. Remember what I talked about earlier about chiminage? It's a way to get a spirit to want to talk to you. By you either doing an action or bringing some type of offering or something along those lines.
Okay.
And at the same time, you are trying to learn how to summon spirits, but that it's going to take you time. Like, right now, you guys are focused on this, and you do want to get back to your place. What does everyone else think? What's y'all's conversation? That this is happening around you, and y'all are silent so far. Not all at once.
I'll be honest, and this is completely meta. I think this is a lot of shit we could just handle with downtime actions. It seems like we're just wasting time, like out of game with a bunch of stuff we could just hand wave and then progress the story.
Yeah. Right, okay. Yeah. So if you want to get back to Bones' place, that's no problem. And the downtime, what I am actually trying to you know what? I should be transparent. You're right. Okay. It depends on how you want to spend your time. You want to spend your time investigating the findings you have and pursuing that? Do you want to definitely focus down on learning gifts in the short term? Because again, the rites are going to take a long time. That's going to be downtime, like over a period of time. You know what I mean? Like don't worry, like once the climax is done and like even that, there's supposed to be downtime. It's all worked into my head. But what I'm really wanting to gun for is your immediate use of your time. So far, the suggestion is to go to Bones' or Bites' shop so that he can try to lure in Gremlin to learn from. Another one is for you guys to leave town for some period of time. One, to like become a pack more, which I think would be really cool and useful and a lot of fun to play. But then there's also, you know, the bad guy's still around. And I'm asking what you're gonna gamble.
Well, I know we have a lot to do. That's why I'm trying to multitask and do multiple things at once.
That's good. And let's keep moving in that direction. I just want to know, Tiago and Lee and Daz.
Yes.
During this, while they're talking about that, what are y'all doing? What are y'all thinking? Are you conversing with each other? Are you thinking in your own head? Give me an insight. Give me a scene here. You're walking out of
I thought the plan was... sorry.
You're walking out of the cairn, and it has that whole, like, you know, the way the surface area of it looks like it's like a city installation of sorts. Like, where, yeah, we nominally purify water, but there's also this nature preserve and all this other stuff that's attached to it with tours and shit. You got people there, and you're walking out amongst these people, and you're talking to each other. Just now, Ragnar and Bites were like, fuck this, I'm gonna go have a smoke together. All right, let's go to the car. So, cool. The three of you during that scene when they were talking to each other, what were you thinking and doing?
You mean when Daz and Bites were talking about going to Bites' shop?
Yeah.
Daz and Bites were talking about going to Bites' shop.
Yeah. So what were Tiago and Lee doing and thinking? Are you just listening, just chilling, and you're going to go along with it? That's fine. I just want to know what you're going to do.
I thought the plan was to try and find someone who has the rite of summoning currently. I know.
Yeah, I needed
to
find my summoning person too, because I needed to do the rite of
boasting.
Rite of boasting. There we go. I was like, I forgot it. It's on the tip of my tongue. Fuck.
That could be a midterm goal.
Yeah,
that's fine. Same thing with all the rites. To tell you the truth, the rite of the summoning. Again, the rite of summoning is going to take 2 weeks to learn. And that will be downtime activity and stuff. And I'm going to open up downtime. Don't get me wrong. We have a climax coming, and don't worry.
I'm not talking about learning it. I'm talking about finding someone who already has it so we can summon the spirits we need for our rites and gifts.
Well, that would be someone more than likely in the cairn, but there are other Garou in the city that are members of the cairn that haven't filtered in yet. And also there's Fuck Around and Find Out. They're out there somewhere, and they might have what you need, and they are Bone Gnars, which is friendly to you. And they're kind of allies to the pack, to tell you the truth. Matter of fact, give you guys you should have a point of allies for them as well, because you did call them in to help you with the homeless folk, and they came. So that's an ally. They're not a powerful ally, but they're an ally. Anyway, you can call on them. You could, again, you can go talk to the members of the packs that you were dealing with in the first place. You did get someone to help you, Lee. As far as Bites is concerned, there are plenty of theurges around, but you had specifically also wanted Tiago to kind of introduce you around, because I guess you've been shy with the rest of the cairn. Which is fine.
Yeah, she's been to herself.
Yeah, you too, of course. And you're new to it, so that's you and Dad. That's gonna be kind of stressful for both of you. But it sounds like we have a lot of planning and thinking to do. You have powers to learn and ways. You have to find out how to do that. You have enemies to consider. You have possible weird new allies / who knows what the fuck to consider that's been looking at you. That is all to say, I think this is not a bad time to wrap the evening, because it leaves it on a little bit of a cliffhanger of what to do next. Gives you time to think. Gives me time to put together some notes of what you guys have done for tonight, and we have been going for well over the time that I normally allot, because I know that, for instance, Nappin is in a much later time period. She's in the past, and so
you're all in the past.
I thought I was in the future.
That's true.
I'm ahead of you guys.
Yeah, you're right. You're in the future. See.
Yeah,
So,
you're still in the past as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
But we will hand wave the rest of y'all discovering all that. Like, you go out and you camp, or you go to the Bones. We could play that out if you want to, or we can hand wave the whole thing. Would you rather do the whole learning the gift from the spirit scene, maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes next time?
Not really.
Or would you rather just hand wave it? Because it should be an important part of the game, like the communing with spirits. They are important. But
yeah, but I think you have to play devil's advocate. I think you're emphasizing the wrong parts of the game that maybe the players don't want to heavily spend too much time on.
All right, fantastic. Everybody else fine with hand waving?
I mean, I don't have an issue either way.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we'll fade to black, and we can keep going from there. Like, you've learned your gifts, you've learned your rights, you've done some investigation. We'll have some rolls. We can continue right now if you want to. But I wanted to have. For the night.
I'm feeling pooped.
I wanted to have the relationships with the rest of the Sept to be like to me it should be important, because otherwise they're just background NPCs, but they should be people that you love, or at least have emotions toward. You know, you're not going to be neutral to your Sept members. They're members of, like, they're the last.
Yeah, but I would have to tell you, you need to show, not tell. That I think that's where the disconnect is. You're trying to make us care. I mean, I'll be honest. You're trying to make us care about these people. I don't give a shit about them.
Well, yeah, your character also just got here too, so that makes sense. And okay, I don't know.
It's all right, man. It's cool. Like, it's not bad. It's just like, I feel like you're trying to push this too much, and we're kind of like, okay, let's do this, and you're like, but this, and it's like, but we want to do this.
Okay. No, that is actually really good feedback, and that's the kind of thing I do need to look out for. Again, this is the first game I've run in a long time, and
yeah, it's fine, man. It's all good.
That's an excuse. It's an excuse. But anyway, I do hope that that at least tonight was interesting, and that you guys had some fun tonight, and
yeah, it was fun for sure.
We'll give you guys all your 2 XP for the night. It was a slow night, and by next time you will have learned your new gifts, and not the rights. Level 1 right for sure you could have learned.
Okay.
But level 2 rights that takes 2 weeks, and from what I have planned, what if we just I'll start you off like just D&D style next time. Be like, here's the place you need to get into. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because, I mean, if that's easier for you, that works. I mean,
I don't want easier. I want a better game. I'll work on it. Don't worry about it. I just lost so much gas this month because every week was game week to me. Because we got and so I felt like, and I was doing a lot of work, and then I just petered off throughout the rest of the month.
That's cool.
That's just my stupid brain. Yeah, shit happens. I hope you guys had fun. You get your 2 XP, and you're all healed up, and you're doing good because you spent time in the cairn, and you rested and relaxed, and it's a powerful healing cairn. Boom, you're all fine. And next time we get into starting the climax of things, where you hunt these fuckers down. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Yeah, cut them out of the city altogether. All right, so for next time, and for Vapid Terracotta, the Fey Wanderer, Mags, Noctis, Bones Jangle, and Chaos D Raccoon, we wish you all a fantastic evening. Thank you all so much for being here and being part of our little community. We really do appreciate it. We love you guys. Come back for more next time. There will be a lot more guests. And, well, anybody got any catchphrase sign-offs?
Clap hands.
Until next time.
Later.
We're all good.
See ya.
Bonus nachos, folks.